Saturate. Now saturate.
Rocking the Ohio Valley 97X.
Truth inside us, giving into spite. Self-empowering us. Lose track of what used to drive you, to make you feel alive. That part of yourself that gave you the willingness to fight. Some people will say it's for the life. I choose to refuse to let it slide. Fighting faith in these dark times, keeping hope alive. I believe there is hope for better days. I believe we will conquer what we face. Discovering the faith inside us, save us from despair. No matter what this world will tell you, do not live in fear. Learn to let the light guide you. Let go of the pain. You can't get over my side that night. I am buzzing red light. I believe there is hope for better days. I believe we will conquer what we face. Come on, the light will guide our way. Come on, I won't be led astray. Do you believe there's something giving you your strength? When your money stops, nothing is still every word you say. It's okay,
It's time for the Katie Gunterman Shelter Insurance Cougar Game of the Week here on 97X. Let's head to the stadium to join the 2024 Kentucky Broadcasters Association Rookie of the Year and Voice of the Cougars, Jalen Daugherty, along with Griff Gray. And remember, your home for Cougar football is 97X.
And hello, Cougar fans. You're listening to the Katie Gunterman Shelter Insurance Cougar Game of the Week on 97X. Guys, we're home tonight.
Yeah, it's an odd feeling.
It's an odd Saturday night special here at Paulson Stadium, a game that was supposed to have been played last night at Webster County. And it's a rain, wind, everything else in between. It brought us to where we're at right now. A Saturday night special home matchup against the Webster County Trojans. I'm Jalen Daugherty, by the way, the voice of the McLean County Cougars, joined by my tag team partners, Griff Gray, Caleb Farkas, Jacob Hampton tonight on the camera. It's guys, this is a get-right game for us. This is a game that we need to get right in, and as we move forward in the meat of our schedule with the big 6A opponent in Davis County next week, and then 3 district matchups in a row.
Yeah, certainly on paper, it's one we should be heavily favored. Like you said, you still got to play the game, so looking for us to, like you said, Jalen, get right on track offensively. We should be able to run the ball. Webster County has been having problems, stopping the run, and they're predominantly just a running offense. So let's give pretty good shot for our defense to protect the ball and or stop the run and hopefully cause a few turnovers.
Yeah, Jalen, you said it with the weather. We were down there. We thought we were going to kick off. We thought it wasn't going to be that bad. Jalen's MacBook took a hit, so we might start a GoFundMe. We might drop your Venmo in the comments here.
Yeah, we didn't do well
to get
there.
that MacBook back, but I think we kept the rest of our equipment other than a power cord, so that was good. Honestly, Webster County's field, no offense to them at all, but we played a middle school game there a couple weeks ago. I mean, it's a disaster. So I'm honestly glad that we're here, just even for the health maybe of our players, not having to play on that field and risk injury. And you said it, Jalen. Webster's down a little bit this year. They come in 0-4 on the season. We come in 2-2. We come off that tough loss, and now we had to wait an extra day to play from the last week's loss at home against Hart. Still looking for our first home win, and now we get 6 home games this season because of the switch and just 4 on the road. So like you said, Jalen, I think it's a time to get it right and kind of fix things. I think you'll see some of the younger kids get some playing time.
Yeah.
I'm getting some texts that maybe some kids that I haven't coached last year might be getting playing time or starting. I'm not going to say that yet until I see it. But I think there's some exciting stuff that could be happening for some of those younger kids. And I think from watching film, it looks like it's our bread and butter that could be open tonight. They looked like they were their weakest kind of in the middle of the defense, and that's where we like to run the ball a lot. They looked a little stronger on the edges, and then for them offensively, they like to run the ball kind of up the middle, and that's where we've been really good all year.
Yeah, they
our rush
do.
defense, and they've only thrown for like 50 passing yards. That's where we've been a little suspect.
Yep.
And so I think it plays right into our strengths. Everything that they do well and that their weaknesses that they have, I think it all plays right into McLean County's strengths tonight, and I think it bodes well for us. But I will say I don't think they looked like an 0-4 team that's getting beat by 50 from what I watched on film. But, Jalen, you had a little tidbit that Ty Phillips, their best player, their leading rusher, leading tackler is out, and he's their best player on both sides of the ball.
Looks like I thought had gotten word that Isaac Gopel was going to be playing quarterback tonight. Looks like Hayden Wright, their starter from the previous 4 weeks, is getting the reps at quarterback. They do still have Dylan Poe. They do still have Gator Jones. They've still got Bubba Couchman. So they've got some talent at running back that can, some guys that can tote the rock.
Yeah, they've rushed it for 566 as a team this year. They've allowed it 766 on defensively, so they're almost evenly balanced as far as what they've rushed for and what they've allowed, especially considering how lopsided some of those scores were of games they've played in. But they're going to have to find someone else. Poe rushes for 106 yards on the season. He was their leading yards per carry back with 5.5 yards per carry, so I think they'll lean on him heavily tonight. And for us, I think it's just hopefully another big game for AB, who comes in with 371 on the ground and 7 touchdowns on the season.
And we're going to take a break for the playing of the national anthem.
Greatness doesn't happen overnight. It takes time, focus, and dedication. At Shelter Insurance, we understand that because we put in the hard work and dedication for decades. And that commitment is paid off with award-winning customer service for your auto, home, and life insurance.
For auto, home, life, or business insurance, see Shelter Agent Katie Gunterman.
Get ready to walk, run, or soar to honor our superhero cancer survivors. Owensboro Health Foundation is hosting the Superhero 5K Kids Fun Run and Walk on Saturday, September 27th at the Owensboro Health Park. Dress as your favorite superhero and enjoy food, music, and games, all while supporting patients at Mitchell Memorial Cancer Center. Learn more and register online at owensborohealth.org/superheroes.
After an accident, you should never have to worry about what happens next. You're in pain. You're unsure who to trust. Call Roads and Roads today, 833-4ROADS. That's 833-4RHOADS. Trust a local law firm with over 50 years of dedicated service, a proven track record of winning and doing what's right. You deserve the best representation, and that starts right here. Roads and Roads, we've got your back.
Looking for a financial partner you can trust? Look no further than Green River Area Federal Credit Union. Whether you're saving for the future, buying a new home, or need a loan, we've got you covered with competitive rates and personalized service. Join the community that cares about your financial well-being. Visit Green River Area Federal Credit Union at one of our 3 locations in Henderson, Greenville, or Owensboro and experience the difference today. Your money, your future, your credit union. Member NCUA, Equal Housing Lender.
ATTC Manufacturing and Tell City's the proud title sponsor of Southern Indiana High School right here on CJ 105.7. ATTC Manufacturing is currently hiring for maintenance and production team positions, starting pay up to $20.40 per hour for production workers. Apply now at attcmfg.com or in person at 10455 State Road 37 in Tell City, Indiana. Don't miss exciting Southern Indiana high school games all season on CJ 105.7, courtesy of ATTC Manufacturing.
When you work at Commonwealth Road Products, it's not about just making things possible, it's about making things safe. People who work at Commonwealth Road Products believe staying safe begins with me, bringing a not on my watch commitment to work, home, and play. Let's keep our kids safe when they play sports. Make sure their equipment fits right and works correctly. Pay attention to the temperature when outside and stay hydrated. Join us in saying no one should ever get injured. Not on my watch. Commonwealth Road Products is a proud sponsor of Hancock County Sports Broadcasts.
If you're looking for a hot savings on a great John Deere zero-turn mower, compact tractor, or gator, stop by Wright Implement today. Right now, you can save up to $2,000 on select John Deere gators. Take a test drive today. We also have generators, chainsaws, and the latest battery-powered line trimmers and blowers. For more on these great deals, visit any Wright Implement store or go online. WrightIMP.com. Offer ends 11/2/25. Some restrictions apply. See us for details. Wright Implement.
Are you tired of waiting on contractors who keep saying next week, or frustrated with out-of-town roofers knocking on your door? At RFI Roofing, we're proud to be locally owned and operated right here in Owensboro. We're licensed, fully insured, and trusted for both residential and commercial roofing. Worried about insurance? Don't be. We're experts at working with carriers, and remember, your policy has time limits after a loss. Don't risk missing out on the claim you've already paid for. Call RFI Roofing today for free, no obligation inspection and quote, and get your roof done right with no delays. That's RFI Roofing.
Are you a sports fan looking for a place to get caught up with all the local, regional, and national sports news? Turn into Live at 5 on 102.7 The Game.
The greatest college basketball player to ever play.
That is absolutely disgusted me to open the show. This is disgusting. That is a disgusting thing to say.
I swear, they really do like each other.
It was your first chance to win a playoff game at home in forever. You've got to boo him. He's the quarterback.
All right, dorks, go to your rooms until Live at 5.
Live at 5, weekdays on 102.7 The Game, courtesy of Foreman Watson Hultree.
And we're back to our Katie Gunterman Shelter Insurance Cougar Game of the Week. Jordan Owensboro Health pregame show. Jalen Daugherty, Griff Gray, Caleb Farkas, Jacob Hampton here on the campus of McLean County High School, Scott Hood Field, as the McLean County Cougars take on the Webster County Trojans. Aiden Bolden, Tracoby Gill, Jackson Reynolds, and Alex Coakley. Looks like they're going to be your captains for tonight, guys. Real quick before I go down for our Geno's Pizza Sideline Report, our Ethan Myers Fairway Realty Keys to Victory. Mine is control the run. I mean, it's as simple as that. Webster County obviously doesn't throw the football a lot. They're going to run the football quite a bit up the middle, probably with Couchman and Jones and Poe. So you just got to looking for big games out of guys like Reynolds and Coakley, Carter Howard, Zay Turner even maybe getting some time in, and if this game gets a little ugly pretty early.
Yeah, mine's just basically take care of business. Run the ball, do what you do, and stop the ball. Stop it on the run. We should be able to, hopefully, if everything plays well, Caleb, we should be able to have a running clock here in the second half.
Yeah, I think that'd be the goal. I think first things first, we just got to take care of business. To me, the keys to the game is, play Cougar football, be ourselves, run the ball up the middle, and just run our offense. Those middle runs should work with the pull blocks and kind of that trap play up the middle that we like to run a lot. I don't know if the Jets will be there as much. I think there could be a boot pass or two for the taking, as well as Webster only has 50 passing yards, but they've allowed 673 in the air. So they've allowed almost as much through the air as they have on the ground. Jacob, you got any keys for the game tonight for us?
Well, all I got to say is that with McLean County, they got an advantage against Webster County because they're pretty young. So I got to say for them is to give it their best for McLean County and just keep pushing through, keep putting the pressure on them, because they're just going to run through anybody tonight. Yeah, exactly. It's a young group. There's freshmen that start, I think, even both ways for Webster. So they're a team that's usually a pretty good football program, but they're a little down this year. But I would never count them out, as we got Jalen, I think, trying to get to the sideline to get with
Geno's Pizza Sideline Report. Wait on Coach Wagner. Once they get the coin flip done, Jalen will hopefully meet up with Coach Wagner for a quick word before we get set for kickoff.
Coach Wagner doesn't usually
beautiful night for football.
Coach Wagner doesn't usually have many words. He's like Coach Popovich, if you remember all Popovich's NBA interviews. Very short.
Well, Bill Belichick of football, you know what I mean?
Football, yeah, exactly. we'll see if he has some more tonight. I know he was happy when I saw him last night on the way out of the stadium. He had a big smile on his face. He said, we'll see you at home tomorrow night. So I think he's happy about the game getting moved here for sure.
Well, that long of a delay, it's kind of like, man.
Yeah, we went through it once already at Grayson, and that's what I'm going to be interested to see. How do the teams respond with all of a sudden you get geared up to play Friday, then you get it taken away from you, and now you got to re-gear yourself back up on a Saturday, which is just kind of odd. And then especially Webster, a team that's 0-4, playing now without their best two-way starter. And that's a lot to make up for. You were going to be home for your Hall of Fame night last night. Now you're on the road tonight without your best player. It's a lot to adjust to. As the coin toss is taking place now, McLean's going to come out in their all-gold uniforms tonight with the maroon numbers and white trim, and then Webster's in their white jerseys, maroon pants, gold helmets for the Trojans. They got a lot of the same color scheme as we do. And
let's see what we got here.
Refs from last night, so second region referees. Looks like we're moving away from the scoreboard. So Webster won, they'll defer. That means we'll receive to start the football game here tonight, going towards the scoreboard. We'll shake hands at midfield right now. Jalen mentioned it's beautiful tonight, 80 degrees, overcast here as we get set for kickoff. And now he'll get with Coach Wagner.
Coach, it's been a crazy 24 hours. We're supposed to play there. Rain, wind, everything else in between. It's brought us back home to Paulson Stadium on a Saturday night schedule. What do we got to do to get the win tonight?
Got to be detailed, got to tackle, and you got to take care of the football.
All right, good luck, Coach.
All right.
You guys, that was Coach Zach Wagner on our Geno's Pizza sideline report. It's time to win a football game, guys. It's time to bounce back, get right as we get into the meat of our schedule.
Yeah, like Coach said, detail, tackle, take care of the football. It's kind of really the same things that we reiterated, Griff.
Yeah, there's no secret about it. You know what I mean? If you take care of business, I mean, it should be a win for the Cougars.
As the Cougars get set to come out of the helmets to our right here, and they're going to make we're going to make it feel like a home game for us since we get it back at home and have the tunnel set up and the smoke and everything like that, and AB flipping out of it as we get set to take the field here with about a minute and a half to go. Fireworks off. They got the whole shebang going here tonight at Paulson Stadium as the 2-2 McLean County Cougars get set to host the 0-4 Webster County Trojans. For McLean County, they've won this. It's been a pretty evenly matched series, Griff. This is the 46th rendition of it. We've won 22 times. Webster's won 23, so we have a chance to make it even tonight. But we've won the last 9, which I think is like all of Coach Wagner's tenure. So basically, Coach Wagner always beats the Trojans. He wants to make it 10 straight tonight.
Well, and you look at history, it's kind of like, in any sport, okay, hey, is it even? Is it, one team? It's kind of like, well, does that really matter? Because, I mean, it's
different
the last,
kids each year.
I mean, most of these, not even around, even thought of, so that doesn't really matter. It's what you've had over the last few years, which way are you trending?
And right now it's trending in our direction as we try to make it 10 straight and then even up the lifetime series at 23. They're our second most played opponent in football history. You got Hancock County that we played 48 times, and then right behind them is this Webster County program at 46. So it's kind of a long-term standing rival with us as we get set for kickoff here at Paulson. McLean will be returning the kick right to left on your Cromwell Media dial. Back deep will be AB and Tracoby Gill. Looks like back there with them is, Maddox Osborne. I was forgetting who 20 was, but he'll remind me real quick at corner for sure tonight. Got Carter Howard, the freshman, in the middle up front. They kind of have AB off to the side at the 35, so I wonder if they expect sky kick or if they're trying to take that away on the side and force him to kick it deep. Because you got Riley Walker, I think, at the other side at the 35 as well. A big old kid kicking off 55. They got a big punter, too. I've seen their punter. He's a huge kid. And so, kicking off for him, let's see here, is going to be Daniel Perez is the kicker, I believe. Is 55.
Yep.
And he looks like he's listed as O-tackle, D-tackle, and he looks just like it. He looks like he's Warren Sapp back there about to kick this thing off. So Webster will kick it off in their white jerseys, gold helmets. Onside kick, and Carter Howard falls on it immediately.
Good job by Carter Howard.
He took a gamble. He jumped on it before 10, but if you take the gamble as long as you fall on it, and now that gamble does not pay off for the Trojans because we'll have the ball in Webster County territory to start the game. The ball's on their 49 now. So, Griff, that's a bit of a gamble, but I think they're thinking we got to have all sorts of kind of big plays and freakish things that happen tonight.
It's one heck of a like you said, one heck of a gamble because if you get it, you've got the ball at midfield, but then if you don't, then it's
we only got to go 49 yards with them.
It's a lot to go, especially when you're already kind of behind the sticks to begin with.
Yep, Bolden will work out of gun here with Heavy set to his right, 2 split to his left, though. He'll take it and run it directly around the right edge. Breaks a tackle. He's across the 40, still on his feet. That'll be enough for a Cougar first down on the other side of the 40-yard line.
It's going to be a Rhodes and Rhodes first down, Caleb.
Rhodes and Rhodes first down. So AB on the season, 59 carries, 371 yards, 7 touchdowns, averages over 6.2 yards per carry. Jacoby Gill, the second leading rusher, he's got 27 for 189. You got Stratton with 25 for 139, and Riley Walker for 16 for 111. So Griff, 4 kids over 100 yards on the season in the early going.
Yeah, Hunter Stratton, he's really impressed me a lot this year on his running ability.
Seems like it could be a good night for him tonight, although I think they're going to try to mix up maybe the backfield and give some other kids looks in a game that I think they expect to win, so we'll see. But I think they'll use them here early.
Kind of look for Connor Ward to get going.
Yeah, Ward hasn't had much, about 60 yards and a touchdown in the season, I believe, and now AB will take it. Counter handoff to Gill. He's got room, cuts it back inside a defender. Oh, that defender actually tackled him just outside the 30, so he's down to the
8.
Trojan 32, and it's a pickup of 8 for Jacoby Gill, who had a big night a couple games ago. He went off in the Caverna
game, yeah. He had 3 touchdown runs.
3 of his 4 on the season came that night.
Like Elliot McQueeston on the tackle for Webster County.
And he's shaking up on the play, it looks like. He limped off the field.
Yeah, really favoring that right leg.
That was 3 Newman that limped off, but that's tough for Webster County, who's already down their best player, and then they're just down numbers. You look over on that other side, there's not a lot of kids over there. It looks more like a middle school or JV type team. There's only about 10, 15 kids on that sideline, so probably about 25 kids on the roster right now tonight. 2 split receivers to the left of AB. He'll run it directly that way. He's got 2 lead blockers. Cuts it in between him, still on his feet at the 20.
He's gone.
He's got the end zone to the 10. He'll run over the defender at the goal line, and it's a 6 for 6. Touchdown AB, touchdown Cougar.
That's a Calhoun Pharmacy touchdown for White Boy Fast 2.0 Aiden Bolden.
I don't even know. I hadn't heard that one from you, Jay.
Well,
I was expecting that one.
It started last year, so I'm used to it.
It got me good. So 10:32 to go here in the first. 6-0 McLean County. Now we'll go for the standard 2-point conversion here. Sometimes Coach Wagner likes to go a little swinging gate. Yeah, 3 plays. It was relatively easy. And when you get AB in space and he's got 3 or 4 lead blockers in front of him, it's going to be a dangerous.
We're going to see that quite a bit tonight.
I think it's going to be a long night for the Trojan defense here, as they'll move it to the left hash. So they might go swinging gate here. They kind of do that lineup where there's some kids with the ball to the left and everyone else is swung to the right, and then they'll shift, or if they're mismatched out of it, they'll take advantage sometimes.
And a good night for us to freshen up on our 2-point conversions, because we haven't been effective the last couple weeks.
We'll go more with like a full house backfield with guys split everyone. Here's a fumbled snap again. Walker picks it up. He's trying to get the right edge, and there's a flag on the play, and he's tackled by a host of Trojans at the 10-yard line. Conversion's no good unless the penalty's on Webster County. I think it's on us, though. I'm almost positive it's going to be a hold or a false start on the offense, so they'll decline that. And you said it, Griff. Unfortunately, the 2-point conversions still don't go through, but the Cougars get a score in 1 minute and 30 seconds. It's 6-0 McLean County, and I think we'll keep it here as we lost our connection to go to break potentially. So 6-0 McLean County here with 10:32 to go in this first quarter. And now there's a timeout on the field. I think what Coach Wagner's trying to figure out is if there was a false start, why didn't they blow it dead? Because if it's a false start in the offense, I would think you would blow it dead. But now I don't know what they're working on here. He's working these second region reps early, though. 1 minute and 28 seconds into it. I'm not sure.
I don't even know.
Yeah, I'm not down there, so I don't know. That's my guess. Is a lot of times the false start should blow the play dead, and then you should get another shot at it instead of letting the play run entirely. Because then you just kind of risk maybe kids getting hurt. But Webster will take it because they got the stop and then just decline the penalty.
Yeah, so quick drive there for the Cougars. Nice opening drive. Just about 1.5 minutes off the clock. 3 plays for a 49-yard touchdown drive.
Yeah, 2 carries by AB for probably about 41 of those yards. Yeah, 42, and Gill with 7 of them. And so now with 10:32, the Cougars will kick off right to left on your Cromwell Media dial. Got a couple freshmen out there on that kickoff, too. I believe Everett Sandifer, who might get some playing time on defense tonight. He played really good linebacker and center for us last year in middle school. And Carter Howard's out there as well. So
Trey Lyle's done a really good job
work tonight. Yeah, he's done a great job with kickoffs. The returners are back at their own 10, and that's about where he's been putting it between the 20 and the 10 on every kick this season as of late. So Lyle's set to kick it from right to left with 10:32 to go in this first quarter. Saturday Night Lights, kind of all eyes on us tonight. You might have some extra eyes on this game because if you're a high school football fan, we're kind of the only show in town in Western Kentucky. Everyone else, I think, got their games in last night. Lyles kicks it end over end. That's maybe his best one yet. It's caught at the 11-yard line. Webster will run it out. Great kick coverage as well. Walker's there on the tackle. They got it over their own 25-yard line. They'll mark it at the Webster 26. And that's where the Trojans will take over. The quarterback is a senior, Hayden Wright. He's got 4 of 11 passing on the season for 50 yards, has thrown a touchdown and 2 picks. Does run the ball a little bit too, 31 carries, 65 yards, 2 touchdowns on the ground. They're missing the junior Ty Phillips tonight, though, who was their leading rusher with 143 coming into tonight. And so they'll have to rely likely on Poe, the senior, who has 106 on the season, and then Gator Jones, the sophomore, who has 96 yards on the season.
Yeah, look for Hunter Stratton to have a big night as well.
I think he set the record last year. Was it against Webster? I forget who it was against, but he picked up like 19 tackles in a game last year, and it could be one of those nights here for him, depending on how long he gets to play tonight. We'll see that traditional Webster County backfield, two backs in the backfield. They'll hand it off to one of them.
Good
play was going up in the
pursuit.
backfield. Yeah, I think it was Coakley back there who got the initial contact, and then
Stratton cleaned it up.
Yeah, Stratton cleaned it up. And so there's his right on cue, Griff, his first tackle on the first play of the game. Carson Ellis was in there as well. It'll be 2nd and 10 now, 10 minutes to go in this first quarter. Webster's moving left to right on your Cromwell Media dial. Trojans 0-4, Cougars 2-2. But the Cougars are 0-2 at home, trying to get their first home win of the season after this game was supposed to be at Webster County last night. Their field just could not handle those storms that took place, so we're over here tonight at Paulson. 3 backs in the backfield this time. They'll hand it off to the left side, and there's nothing there. It's a good job of setting the edge by the linebacker on the outside there. I'm trying to see who that was.
I think Hunter Stratton was in on that tackle as well.
Got over there. I thought it was the stud linebacker over there, but Stratton just moved from middle backer and ran over and made the tackle. On the carry, it was Kotzman, the fullback. We'll see him probably a lot tonight. He's one of their better defenders on the season. Hasn't had as much time in the backfield, but with Phillips out, it looks like he'll kind of play that lead fullback, tailback duties. So 3rd and 9 now for Webster. Wright will go under center. 9:14 and counting to go in the first. He'll fake and look for a play-action pass, throws it across the middle, has a receiver, completes the pass, and they break a couple tackles, and it's a first down Webster County. I believe it was right back to the fullback, Kotzman, and so a nice little play there from Wright to Kotzman, picks up the first down, and suddenly the Trojans are near midfield. That looked like a good little boot play there. From Webster County.
That was he's a big boy, so looked like Walker tried to get him up high a little bit and just kind of he stiff-armed him and was able to pick up another 5-6 yards for an easy first down.
Yeah, Wright, I thought looked good on film on that play last week. He just overshot it a little bit against Caldwell when I watched their game from them last week on that same boot play. But he hits it this time. Kotzman up the middle this time. And it looked like Bolden was there on the tackle, and Walker helped clean it up. Got just past the line of scrimmage, so a gain of a couple on the play. We'll make it 2nd and a long 7 here. Actually, the downs marker was off. It's more like 2nd and a long 9 as the ball will rest at the Cougar or the Webster County 46-yard line. So just under 8.5 to go in this first quarter. Webster County picks up a first down on a long 3rd down on a boot play, but now they're backed up here in 2nd and 9. Full house backfield, the traditional wing tee behind Wright. He'll turn and hand off to the left side.
Oh,
and
good. Great tackle.
Carson
Ellis, yeah.
That's a Natasha Caruana tackle for a loss by number 88, Carson Ellis.
Yeah, it was Boucher on the outside that they try to hit. And
he's
one
thing
of the
about
better defenders, too, but hasn't played a lot on offense this year.
One thing about Carson Ellis, he's made a lot of the opportunities that he's got.
Yeah, he's a small little kid, but he flies
small,
around.
But he will knock you off your block.
Well, you remember the game against Grayson County. He made that great open field tackle. Yeah. I mean, that was potentially a first down play there.
So 3rd and 12, you got to be thinking another play-action pass potentially here from Wright and the Trojans. That's exactly what they'll do. Wright rolls to his right, sets up, throws across his body, and no.
Nice job by Jacoby Gill there on coverage.
Coakley's shaking up on the play, though. He grabbed his right knee and went down, so we hope he's okay, or hope it's just a cramping issue.
Well, you had
pretty early in the game.
You had Gill underneath, and Bolden was on the over the top, so he had nowhere to go, really.
Yeah, it's tough to run play action on an obvious passing situation. That's what that was there, but it's Alex Coakley on the ground. One of the team captains tonight who's shaking up. So we'll try to take a quick break with him. With 7:35 to go in the quarter, McLean County leads Webster in our Katie Gunterman Shelter Insurance Game of the Week here on 97X.
Greatness doesn't happen overnight. It takes time, focus, and dedication. At Shelter Insurance, we understand that because we put in the hard work and dedication for decades. And that commitment is paid off with award-winning customer service for your auto, home, and life insurance.
For auto, home, life, or business insurance, see Shelter Agent Katie Gunterman.
Looking for your dream home? Look no further. Ethan Myers at Fairway Realty is your key to a personalized home buying experience. Ethan ensures a smooth and stress-free journey to home ownership. Don't wait. Call Ethan Myers at Fairway Realty today and unlock the door to your future. You know that weird squeaky sound your floor makes? Yeah, it's begging for a makeover. At Floor Concepts in Owensboro, they've got you covered, literally. Hardwood, carpet, vinyl, tile. If it goes on the floor, they've got it. Locally owned, super friendly, and pros at what they do. Floor Concepts makes upgrading your home easy and actually kind of fun. Swing by their location on 231 or check them out online at floorconceptinc.com. Floor Concepts, your feet will thank you.
And welcome back to Paulson Stadium. Caleb Farkas, Griff Gray, Jacob Hampton, Jalen Doherty. I think I got us all. There's four of us here tonight.
Yep.
And so 7:35 to go in this first quarter. Webster County now is going to look to punt here on 4th and 12 coming out of the timeout. It was Alex Coakley who was injured. I didn't see – he's limped off the field under his own power, it looked like, but he is pretty shaken up here on the sideline, so we hope he's okay.
We did find out, Caleb, no Dylan
Poe,
Poe,
no Gator
Jones, and no Ty Phillips for the Trojans
so, yeah,
tonight.
It should be a quick work of a game, you would think. End over end punt goes right past Walker. Now he's fielding it behind him, and he falls on it. Why did he fall on it? At his own 1 yard line. He fell on it like it was a live ball, like it was a kickoff.
Well, it kind of popped up, and I thought he was going to grab it at that point.
You just got to let that go and hope it rolls in the end zone. There's no point in diving on it because it's not a live ball until you touch it.
Yeah, that was right around the 10. I thought he was going to pick it up and maybe go with it up the right sideline, but
and that's usually the rule.
Take the chance and just see if it'll go in the end zone.
Exactly.
I mean, it was bouncing that way. So
and all he did was potentially risk fumbling the ball inside of his own 5 and giving it back to Webster. Luckily, he did fall on it.
The good thing is we've got the offensive power that can move the ball from one end to the other.
It's going to take 98-ish yards here, but AB himself could get that in one play. I wonder if there's a little misdirection in an AB run here on the cards for this drive with 7:35 to go in the first quarter. McLean now moving right to left on your Cromwell Media dial, holding a 6-0 lead. It was 3 plays and a touchdown after recovering the opening onside kick of the game for the Cougars. And now we'll see the second offensive drive. But Webster, boy, they're 0-4, and then they're down their 3 best players on both sides of the ball, and that's just going to be tough sledding for the Trojans tonight. Snap to AB, handoff up the middle. It's Stratton who breaks a couple tackles and falls out near the first down. He got it to about the 9-yard line, so it's going to be a pickup of 7 or so on the play for the fullback. That's kind of who you wanted to see get going, Griff. Actually, they'll mark him back a little further than I thought. But a pickup of about 5 on the play. So it'll be 2nd and 5, but I think it could be a good first half for him here to try to get some.
Typically, like we've mentioned multiple times, he's one of those short yardage backs, but he's played really well this year. I mean, he's broke a few tackles and cut some outside and stayed some inside, so he can do both.
Jalen, over under 3 passes for McLean County tonight.
I'm gonna give me the over tonight.
Okay,
actually, that's not a bad call. I think so too.
Over, Jacob, you got 3 passes or less?
Yeah, I got over on 3.
3, really? I think I'm going under. I'm going 2. There's 2 passes, if even that. Now we got a false start.
I think we got to maybe delay a game.
It did take forever to get that play in. Yeah, and that's exactly, you're right, Griff. It took forever to get the play in. There was some sort of confusion, and now we move all the way back from those few yards that Stratton did pick up near back to the original sticks here. It'll make it 2nd and 9 now. 6:44 to go here in this first quarter. Beautiful night for football here in Calhoun at Paulson Stadium.
Yeah, on top of the press box again, you got a great view.
Yeah, it's awesome up here.
And back home again next Friday night, guys.
Yeah,
we
back
take
home against
on
Davis County.
A Davis County team that got a tough 1-point loss last night to Henderson County. I think missed an extra point, missed a field goal with 2 seconds left to go in the game.
So now Bolden on a gun will run to his right. He's got a little bit of room, tucks it up behind his blockers, stays on his feet, mows his way out to a first down, and it's a Rhodes and Rhodes first down for AB. He's out past the 15, and McLean County's moving the ball at will here on the ground. So AB with a nice little run there, and he's approaching the 100-yard mark here with about 3 runs, Griff. 6:20 to go in the first and counting. AB comes over, gets the call from Coach Wagner, and jogs back in the huddle. Someone's got to fix my man's shoulder pad. There they go. Got a little tore up on that play. Gill helps him out. Almost had a collision here in the booth. I think we're all good. So 6:04 to go in the first, 6-0. Now we got a false start. Looks like the left guard there.
Yeah, left guard, left tackle.
Was
number 70.
That would be Braden Ralph.
Yeah, Braden Ralph, the junior, definitely jumped early, and so that'll be a false start. So a couple times shooting ourselves in the foot here, backed up in our own territory. I don't think it's going to matter tonight, Griff, but this has kind of been an ongoing thing here this season.
Yeah,
you're starting to get frustrated.
Whether it matters with the game or not, you've got to be sharper.
Yeah,
obviously, because it
comes to Davis County and the tougher part of the schedule, and you're not going to be able to make up for those mistakes. They're going to cost you. They cost us last week against Hart in a lot of ways, in my opinion. So now it's going to be 1st and 15 instead. Ball is backed up to our own 13-yard line. Handoff off the edge. Gill's got the edge. Great blocking out in front.
Good move.
Cuts it back at the 25.
Nice job by Jacoby.
Nice little jump cut inside. My favorite part of the play was Riley Walker blocking and driving a kid 15 yards down the field and moving his feet and running with him. That was awesome stuff by Walker. So first down, a great run by Gill. Another Roads and Roads first down. It's out to the Cougar 28-yard line.
Yeah, great cutback there to go, back to the inside. Good juke there for Gill.
Talking to Jacoby throughout the week, this is a game that he had circled on the schedule. With my family's history with Webster County, my dad and his granddad, both stars back in the 80s, Jacoby said, I'm out to make an impact tonight.
Yeah, there's a lot of blood on both sides for him, and I think he wants to have a big game. He has the ability to break a big run, too, and we could see that tonight. Now we'll go. This time it's a direct snap to Walker. He'll keep it, fake it to AB, runs over a defender, puts him on his back, and runs right over him. Across the 30 out to the 33. So nice hard run by Walker. You don't see Walker run over a lot of kids, but he picked out that kid and put him on his back and ran for a few tough yards there in first down.
Yeah, good job by Colin Dant, too, the offensive lineman there trying to help lead block there for Riley.
So now 4:49 and counting to go in the first, and McLean still leading 6-0 here at Paulson Stadium. Beautiful Saturday night for football. Some Saturday Night Lights rendition of what's usually on a Friday.
Second year in a row we've gotten a Saturday night game.
Yeah.
We had a Union County last week. Griff, if you remember, was on last year was on a Saturday because of weather.
Yep. Twins and all backs now to the right. AB. He'll run that way. He's got a pull block out in front of him, and he cuts it back inside. Picks up another Roads and Roads first down. A tough tackle, but it's not until he crosses the Cougar 40-yard line.
Yeah, nice job there by Aiden, and we're just
kind of methodical drives down the field. That's exactly what we wanted here.
This first quarter has lasted longer than I thought.
It's taking a little bit of time.
4 minutes and 21 seconds left.
Yeah, Webster, there's been penalties. Webster threw the ball a little bit, and then we've had to go on a long drive now, too.
Injury timeout.
Yep, you had that as well with Alex Coakley, and you had an injured Trojan at one point as well. 4 minutes now to go in this first quarter. McLean's moving right to left on your Cromwell Media dial. Ball on our own 40 as we lead at 6-0 over Webster. This time it'll be heavy left to the left of Bolden. Actually, it'll be, I think, Walker that keeps it. Cuts it back out to 50. Outside to the 40. Cuts it inside. Still on his feet. Breaks 3 tackles and he's across the 30 down to the 28. It looked like he maybe had the edge for a second. But
stuck that hand out in front of him, guys, and we're just mowing them down. Just pushing them down one by one by one.
Yeah, you're right, Jalen. It was kind of a good off-me run by Walker, and he was almost throwing stiff arms straight ahead. Usually you throw him to the side, but that was... He's come out with a tenacity tonight running the ball that I haven't seen from him.
A bit of a chip on his shoulder.
Yeah.
And that's what we're going to need moving forward.
Well, he only had 16 carries coming in. You wonder if he wanted the ball a little more, and tonight would be a good night to utilize them and save AB's legs and take him from not getting so many hits tonight. Especially because you got a shorter week now against the 6A team coming up on Friday.
We haven't mentioned that. You know, it's different. You're used to playing on Friday nights, and you go to Saturday. It's different.
Yep, you lose a day to rest. Now counter play coming the other way. It's Connor Ward. Ward cuts it back inside, still on his feet.
He's in.
Ward breaks the tackle, dives across the end zone. Touchdown, Connor Ward. Touchdown, Cougars. It's 12-0.
Nice job by Connor
31
Ward.
seconds left, or 3:16 to go in the first.
And that's going to be a Calhoun Pharmacy touchdown for the senior, guys.
Connor Ward hadn't got a lot of looks on offense either. He had about 60 yards coming in and a touchdown. He picks up his second touchdown of the season. Did a great job on the cutback there. And now, Griff, can we get one of these dang conversions in and put a 2-pointer on the board? 12-0, 3:16 to go in the first quarter. Cougars lead over Webster County here. Really nice run by Walker there.
You got to wonder, if we keep missing the extra points, sometime or another you're going to have to let Trey Lau kick an extra point.
Yeah, we got an 8th grader that can kick him for you if you can bring him up. I don't know how that works, but a handoff to Gill. He runs around the right side. He'll walk in for the 2-point conversion, and we do get one on the board now. It's 14-0 with 3:16 to go in the first quarter. McLean leads it over Webster. It's all brought to you by Katie Gunterman Shelter Insurance here on 97X.
Looking for quality tools, building supplies, and equipment for your next project? Visit Miller Building Supply, Seabury Hardware and Rental, or the Providence Home Center. Owned and operated by Opie and Leslie Parrish, they have a friendly staff with great selection and everything you need to make your next home improvement dream a reality.
After an accident, you should never have to worry about what happens next. You're in pain. You're unsure who to trust. Call Roads and Roads today, 833-4ROADS. That's 833-4RHOADS. Trust a local law firm with over 50 years of dedicated service, a proven track record of winning and doing what's right. You deserve the best representation, and that starts right here. Roads and Roads, we've got your back.
And welcome back to Paulson Stadium, the house that CH built here in Calhoun, Kentucky, as it's 14-0. McLean leads it over Webster with 3:16 to go in the first. Touchdown runs by Connor Ward and AB have McLean County up here, and a 2-point conversion run by Jacoby Gill. Now we'll get the kickoff from Lyles. End over end, it'll be fielded at the Webster 10-yard line. They'll run it out to the 20 and try to cut it back, and now there's a pile of Cougars there, and they'll just get it out to about the 30-yard line, and that's where Webster will start their second possession of the game. They did pick up a first down on a drive. Now it's a late flag, a really late flag. It looked like we got maybe hit late. I don't know what side it's going to go on.
I think it might be on.
Stratton was getting pushed. But is it on Stratton?
Yeah.
Okay. It's a 15-yard penalty against McLean County, so that's going to move it all the way out to the Trojan 45. So, again, if you're looking for things in this game, I think we just got to clean some of this little stuff up. That just doesn't make a lot of sense in a game like this and in a situation like that. It's not going to cost you tonight, but it eventually will. Did they mark it off, though?
I only count about 8 guys.
They didn't move the ball. Now are they moving it? I don't know what's going on.
Yeah,
they threw the flag. They signaled personal foul, and they never marked off the penalty.
I think one realized, hey,
here they go.
It might be my job
I think Webster
to move
County
the ball.
realized that, hey, we want the ball to 45, not the 30 if you give us a personal foul. So it will move out to the 45. It's on the far hash closest to Webster's sideline. There's kind of a rogue break here, too, where McLean's going to take advantage and get some water for Walker and some of these two-way starters on the field.
Well, real quick, guys, while we got a second, we'll go ahead and take a pause for the call. Station identification all around the world. Your home for McLean County Athletics is 97X.
From the Storm Damage Pros Studio, WXCM, Whitesville, Hawesville, Hill City, 97X.
And that is a Cabin Fever gifts and embroidery station identification. Thanks to some of the people who's making this possible for us, guys. Katie Gunterman Shelter Insurance, Owensboro Health, Sacramento Deposit Bank, McLean County Public Library, and ATTC Manufacturing.
Yeah, we got a timeout from Webster after the personal foul was assessed at the end of the kick return from the Trojans. So they'll have the ball on their own 45, moving left to right on your Cromwell Media dial, trailing 14-0 here in the first.
You know, it's been a nice first quarter for the Cougars offensively. Really, the only thing we got to clean up is penalties.
Penalties and pass coverage even. We've gotten beat in the pass all year, and then we get beat by a team that only has 50 passing yards on a play. I think we've shorted up, though, after that one play action got us. So now Wright will go back under center, dual backs behind him. He's missing his top 3 rushers tonight with the game being moved to Saturday. Hand off to Boucher. He cuts it back inside of a defender and picks up a few yards on the play. Gets it near midfield for Webster County. Looked like
Connor
Ward was there on the tackle after he just capped off the last Cougar drive with a touchdown run, his second of the season.
Yeah, Ward with a nice 30-yard touchdown run there. Like I said, hadn't called his name much offensively here over the last few weeks. I'll look for him to get back on track. He's certainly a big weapon for the Cougars.
He must have some speed because the coach's little brother, and he's like the fastest 7th grader I've seen. So I said, either you're faster than your brother or it runs in the family. But Ward had a nice touchdown run here. Now we'll hand it off to Boucher for Webster. And they'll get it up the middle. Not much there for the Trojans.
Lost there.
Looked like
also about one there
for a tackle. Yeah,
and that's going to be a Natasha Caruana tackle for a loss, guys.
Looked like it was Jackson Reynolds on the tackle. They marked it kind of close to the original line of scrimmage.
Is it the host of Cougars or is it the pride of Cougars?
I like Pride of Cougars better.
Pride of Cougars, Jalen?
Hey,
pride of
good
Cougars.
To me.
Yeah, pride. Jared Floyd said it's a pride of Cougars.
So now Webster, 3rd and 7, right under center. He'll play action
Get him.
again. Gets hit, throws it late.
Oh,
intercepted! And it's returned by Stratton at the 50, and he gets tackled right there. But a nice
Who would have thought
interception
that,
by Hunter
guys?
Stratton.
The first interception of the season is Hunter Stratton.
He does it all.
We were just talking to Coach Wagner on Wednesday, but I said, hadn't had an interception all year. And between Gill and Walker, I think they had probably close to 10 interceptions on the season last year. And like you said, Jalen, who would have thought Hunter Stratton would come up with our first one? We had really good pressure there, which made the interception attainable.
Yeah, it was a pressure pick. I equate it. I give credit to the defensive line, and Stratton a lot of times will blitz on pass plays. That time he drops into coverage. I think that threw right off a little bit, and he threw it off his back foot and threw it right into the 9 on Stratton's chest. So now McLean, this is our second drive of 3 that has started in Webster County territory. Carter Howard recovered the initial onside kick to start the game, and then we started the first drive in the 49. AB's going to throw here. 1 pass on the mark. He's got Ward open and overshot him just over the flag.
Going to play anyways.
Yeah, I think there was some sort of hold or another motion penalty hold on the offensive line in the backfield, so it would have came back anyways. So that's not an official pass then. So we're back to 0 passes. So we were at 1 for temporarily.
I do like the play call, though, mixing it up.
And it's a good time to test the pass out and work the kinks out and maybe get that holding call now and fix that, fix the overshot when he had Ward open there on the little corner route.
Bolton, he could be a good pocket passer as well. He's got a leg. Obviously he can run, but he can throw from the pocket.
5 of 14, but Griff, he's hit, how many passes have we dropped? I don't have those stats, but gosh, we've dropped 5 or 6 passes on the year, I feel like. So
you just look at how he throws. He throws a good ball.
Yep. He's an absolute athlete. So now it's going to be 1st and 20 as Webster will take the penalty. 1:44 to go in this first quarter, backed up to our own 41-yard line now. And it'll be shotgun again. Bolden keeps it after the fake to Stratton, crosses it, gets it up near midfield, still on his feet at the 40, gets tackled from behind, but not before he gets into Webster County territory and near another Roads and Roads first down. I don't think he quite picked it up.
It's like Dopel.
Pick up 19 on the play for AB.
Yep, Isaac Dopel on the tackle for Webster County there.
Nice tackle from behind, but once AB gets by you. Actually, no, they'll give him the first down, so it's a pick up a 20 on the play.
Another Roads and Roads first down.
So AB for 20, and now he's got to be close to the 100-yard mark already here. If we got to do some quick mental math.
Yeah, about 81, 82 yards right now.
Give it one more carry, and he could be there here. Could have come on this play. 1:19 to go in the first. McLean leads it 14-0. AB goes under center. Motions Gill over, fakes it, rolls that way, and it's going to be a pass play. He'll keep it. Another hold. That was on Garcia, I think, in the backfield. As he's getting up and looking behind him, but there was multiple flags, and so I think it was more than one ref that even saw it.
The penalties, that's
something we have to cut out now.
Yeah. Exactly, because it's going to cost us games.
It's easy to stomach when you're up 14-0, chance to make it 21-0, a minute and 5 left. But
I don't think it's probably that easy to stomach for the man in the headset down there. I know he's probably pretty frustrated with the offensive penalties right now.
Oh, I'm sure he is. but you can get away with them a little bit more now.
Exactly.
You can, let's say, next week even when we're playing Davis County. And
it'll cost us games where right now you'll barely notice it at the end of the night. Right now it's just getting AB extra yards on the stat sheet. So now it's going to be 1st and 20 again for McLean County. Ball is now backed up to the Cougar 49. Back to where this drive initially started. So we moved all around. We went backwards, then we went forwards, then we went backwards, and now hopefully we'll go forwards again. This could be the last play of the first quarter as it ticks down to about 40 seconds to go here. It'll be a bunch set to the left of Bolden. Walker. He'll fake or give to Gill on the outside to the right. Gill cuts it back inside, spins, and falls forward. He gets it inside the 40 down to the Trojan 37. And that will be likely how this first quarter ends unless McLean County goes quick here. Got about 25 seconds. If I know Coach Wagner, he'll just bring it over and let the quarter end. And that's exactly what they'll do. So at the end of the first quarter, McLean County leads it over Webster 14-0 on our Katie Gunterman Shelter Insurance Game of the Week here on 97X.
If you've been waiting to turn your backyard into a legendary getaway, Legendary Pools and Spas by John Morais is back by popular demand. Whether you're looking to build a brand new in-ground pool or just need expert maintenance, John and his team have you covered. Call 270-316-1007.
If hunger's calling you, go to Moonlight Barbecue. Stop in today, eat their buffet. You'll be satisfied and on your way. It's down on Parish Avenue. That's Moonlight Barbecue.
Safety is key when replacing an outlet, so leave it to the pros at Mr. Sparky. We'll get it done right and get it done safely.
Call 888-8-SPARKY.
Independently owned and operated, licensed in the respective state or county.
Are you looking for a career where you can make a difference in your community? At River Valley Behavioral Health, we're looking for caring professionals dedicated to providing compassionate care. Whether you're looking for a career in mental health counseling, nursing, administration, or more, River Valley Behavioral Health offers a supportive work environment, great benefits, and opportunities to grow. Visit rvbh.com/careers to explore career opportunities today.
And welcome back to Paulson Stadium. Caleb Farkas, Griff Gray, Jalen Doherty, and Jacob Hampton with you as we have getting ready to start the second quarter here. McLean switch sides. They're moving left to right now on your Cromwell Media dial. AB takes the snap, give off the left edge to Osborne. He cuts it inside and spins around, gets tackled on the 25-yard line. Ball came out late, and then there's a face mask, and there's a player down. There's a player from Webster down. There was a face mask, and then the ball also came out. There was a lot that happened at the end of the play. I think he's down. There's definitely an injury for Webster County.
McHouston down for Webster County, it looks like.
You hate to see that because they're so thin already, and then they've had multiple injuries, and they were willing to play this game tonight instead of last night, and so we'll take a break with them as they take a knee around them. 11:53 to go in the half. McLean leads at 14-0 on 97X.
Need electrical services? Call Bailey Electric. Serving Western Kentucky since 2002. We handle commercial, agricultural, and residential needs. With over 50 years of experience, we're licensed, insured, and ready to help. Bailey Electric, your trusted local electricians.
We're right back with you as he actually did walk off under his own power, so it's good to see him limp off the field. But, man, the Trojans are running real thin on that sideline. I mean, Griff, what do you count? 8 kids over there? 9 kids?
Yeah,
about 20 kids.
not many.
Yeah.
There's several. Looks like several on the bench too. So
yeah,
that was a pickup Osborne of about.
Got a first down.
16?
Rhodes first. Yeah, picked up 16 on the play down to the Cougar 20, and he hasn't carried the ball out this season. But I think you'll see a lot of different kids get the ball tonight now with a 14-0 lead that we're trying to add on to. Rocker with the snap. He'll run it to his right. He's got lead blockers in front of him. He's got the corner at the 10 and gets knocked out of bounds. He's inside the 10-yard line. It'll be first and goal to go. And it's another Rhodes and Rhodes first down. This time Riley Walker takes the direct snap and runs it inside the 10 down to the 6.
That's the thing I like, guys. We've had multiple people with multiple big plays tonight.
Yeah,
You've seen Walker, Gill, Bolden, Ward,
with a
Stratton even.
With 1 day less to recover a big 6A school coming up, I'm resting Bolden and Stratton and keeping them off the ball as much as possible.
Don't take a chance of
Injuries,
sure.
And then the other kids can learn and get the experience running the ball. And you want to reward those other kids, too. It's a good night to let them have the big numbers and the highlights. So first and goal from the 6 for McLean County, 11:26 to go in the half. This time it will be AB, though, and he'll just walk it in. He'll actually run over a defender on his way in, and it's another touchdown for 6, his second of the game, and it's 20-0 McLean County with 11:22 to go in the half. AB made easy work of that one.
Looks like a Webster County player.
Another Webster County Trojan on the ground. Man, it's the kid that AB ran over on the way into the end zone. Looks like it's 21 this time. I don't even have a 21 on my roster at the moment.
I've got a bad eye and a dead eye still, so I can't see that far. 20.
Could be wrong on my numbers. He's kind of getting up and limping off at the moment.
Maybe had the breath knocked out of him or something.
I think, he got the wind knocked out of him. AB lowered his shoulder and put it right into his stomach and ran him over at the goal line. And I think he's feeling every inch of it right now.
If you're watching the live stream, guys, we're trying something a little different. A little replay of the Aiden Bolden touchdown there for you.
Well, look at you, Jalen.
Oh, yeah. Oh, here it comes. Here it comes, the extra point.
Oh.
Lyles has got the block out. He's got the block out there. He's kicking an extra point. So the injured.
I was like, here it comes. I was like, what am I looking for? I'm looking on the screen.
I got excited. I apologize. I got so excited. I did not expect the Zach Biker extra point.
First attempt in who knows how long.
Yeah. We were just talking off air. Can Lyles kick an extra point? I was like, I got an 8th grader that can come up and kick if they need it at any point in time.
So Bolden's going
to hold. And Lyles is going to try to kick an extra point. Bad snap. Bolden gets the hold. It's a great kick, though, right down the middle. And Lyles, they called it no good. Must have shanked it a little bit, so it went left. It's no good, but McLean County will hold on to a 20-0 lead with 11:22 to go in the first half. It's all brought to you by Katie Gunterman Shelter Insurance here on 97X.
Hey,
Hey y'all, it's Kelly Ann Harris with the Harris Group at Keller Williams Elite Realty. As a proud sports mom, I know what it takes to show up, stay focused, and deliver results on the field and in real estate. That's why we're offering our Guaranteed Cash Offer program. We guarantee to get your home sold or we'll buy it. For all your real estate needs, trust the Harris Group. We're always ready to go to work for you. Call us today at 270-929-5857 for the details.
Need prescriptions or everyday health needs? Calhoun Pharmacy is your hometown partner in health. From prescriptions to daily essentials, we've got you covered with service you can trust. Visit Calhoun Pharmacy in Calhoun, where neighbors care for neighbors.
And welcome back to Paulson Stadium. Caleb Farkas, Griff Gray, Jalen Doherty, and Jacob Hampton here with you. 11:22 to go in the half. McLean County leads it 20-0 behind two Bolden touchdown runs, one from Ward as well here in the first half. And we'll kick it deep to Webster County. Ball bounces. Let's field it at their 10. Yeah, it was fielded at the 8. It's brought out to about the 25, and there's a pride of Cougars there, as Griff corrected me on this. I love that better. No, I love that. I love that term better. It's
Jared
unique,
said something to me earlier, and I said, well, he said it's a pride of Cougars.
I will say one thing. We are going to have to teach Caleb about the history of McLean County football. He said this is the house that CH built, which isn't wrong, but in all retrospect, it's the house that Henry Bolin built.
Quite literally.
Yeah.
Henry Bolin,
yeah. I mean more from a figurative sense, I guess.
Yeah.
As we'll see some subs here on defense. I saw Ellis come off the field. I didn't see who came on for him, but I think that we'll start working some of the younger players in as this game moves along. 11-17 to go in the half. Wright turns around, hands it off to Couchman,
Jackson Reynolds.
And Reynolds stretches it out. Met him at the line of scrimmage. Really good play there, Griff.
I think he lost a couple there on their play. Knocks him back to about the 25.
Yeah, Reynolds on the season had 2 tackles for losses, 2.5 sacks coming into tonight, 21 tackles. Stratton was the leading tackler with 58. Next in line was several kids with 22, so that's how much Stratton tackles. But the way Coach Wagner likes to coach his defense, he likes to get his D linemen to kind of tie up offensive linemen, fill gaps and lock down gaps, and then let his linebackers run free and make tackles.
Right.
And Stratton takes full advantage of that. So it is a loss of 2 on the play, Griff. 2nd and 12. Webster moving right to left. They'll hand it off up the middle. They'll fight back for those 2 yards. I don't even know if they got it.
Carter Howard in there.
Yeah, Carter Howard on the tackle, and Connor Ward, I believe, as well. I think they went right back to Boucher there up the middle.
You know, talking about where we've got Davis County next to Webster County travels right down the road here to Beaver Dam to take on Ohio County.
That could be their game that they try to steal a win for the season.
And to be honest, it's probably one of the 2 of those teams more than likely is going to be their only win on the season.
Yeah, they got a tough schedule as Webster. After that, they got Murray the following week and Hop Central after that, and Union still on the schedule, so a lot of tough matchups for the Trojans ahead. And now a handoff is fumbled, and I believe it was recovered by the Cougars at the 20-yard line.
That was Hunter Stratton.
No, it looks like 8 there on the recovery.
No, that's right.
I think it's one of our freshman kids or sophomores that maybe. I'm trying to see who it is with his helmet
We
on.
don't have an 8 on the
That's Zayden Turner.
Yeah, Turner.
Zay Turner.
Yeah.
You know my man is cooking on the sidelines now too. You're gonna hear about this for the next few months.
He's usually wearing 55.
Yeah, 55. Yeah, when he took that helmet off,
he's rocking that 8 tonight, and that 8 is barely fitting him, but he recovered the fumble there. So to be McLean County ball at the 21-yard line, just outside the red zone here, in the best field position of the night, starting field position of the night for the Cougars. Still got Riley Walker in the backfield.
Or is that Bolden?
Or no, I can't tell. I think it's Bolden taking the snap here. He'll send Gill in motion. And he'll hand off up the middle.
That's Hunter Stratton.
That's Stratton. Breaks the tackle, still on his feet, spinning around near a first down. Gets it inside the 10. And with 9:35 and counting to go in the first half, McLean County knocking on the door for touchdown number 4 here. And another Roads and Roads first down for the Cougars.
You know, there's been years to where Zach Wagner's hung 65, 70 on Webster County. I don't think tonight's going to be one of those nights, but
I hope not either. But with the situation, with Webster County playing down their 3 best players and coming over here to play us.
9 minutes left to go in the half, though. We're about to go.
He's not going to call the dogs off. Yeah, no. I think in the second half you'll see the kind of the JV squad out there, and I don't think they're going to put a huge number up. But I could be wrong.
I mean, I would lean towards what you're saying, Kate.
Yeah. Once the clock runs, things move quick. Now I'll run off the right side here. And it's Walker, and he will run over 2 defenders and bowls his way into the end zone. Riley Walker's come out with an attitude tonight. and we're big fans of it. It's 26-0 McLean County with 9:02 to go in the half. This is the toughest I've seen Walker run in his career. He's really putting his head down and lowering his shoulder, and you love to see that tough running from him tonight.
Well, him playing, basically backup quarterback, in that role, he's certainly another weapon there. He gives AB a break, take less hits off him, so it doesn't look like we're going to have.
Lyles got fired. He got one chance.
One chance. You had one chance.
So we will go for 2. I think it might be a chance to maybe get a running clock earlier, too, because what's the running clock? I think it's at 35. So now you try to get 2 to get to 28. And then maybe Lyles gets another chance to get it to exactly 35 if we can punch it in here. It'll be AB getting the snap. Actually, Walker, I think, is going to take the snap. He'll hand it off to Jacoby, and Gill's got the edge easily. He'll walk in for his second 2-point conversion of the night.
And that's going to be a
28-0.
Natasha Caruana 2-point conversion on a big Calhoun Pharmacy touchdown.
I think Jacob said there was maybe a flag on the play, a late flag.
Holding on Webster on McLean,
right, yeah.
So that's going to negate that.
Late flag on the left side. Now we'll see if they go for a long 2 here or go back and try to kick a long extra point. It's going to move it back to the 13-yard line, basically, I believe, depending on where the hold was.
Can't tell if Coach is trying to ask about the hold or if he's upset about the hold.
This could be where you could see one of the pass plays here on a conversion. I don't know if that would count as an official pass attempt, though. I don't think it would in the stats because it's a conversion play. But now it's going to be 13 yards to go for the 2-point conversion here for the Cougars as they lead at 26-0 with 9:02 to go in the half.
You've got to be pretty salty. You picked up the McLean County special teams in our high school fantasy football draft.
So I forgot about that, to be honest.
Yeah, thinking they get 2-point conversions.
2-point conversions, and they haven't been good. Here comes one. Bolden on the pass, rolls to his right. He's got some receivers open. He's going to have to throw it late, throws it in the back of the end zone, and goes out of the end zone. So he chucked it over everybody's head, and it'll be no good on the 2-point conversion. It's the first real pass attempt of the night for the Cougars, but they've done it on the ground, and they lead at 26-0 with 9:02 to go in the half. It's all brought to you by Katie Gunterman Shelter Insurance here on 97X.
Greatness doesn't happen overnight. It takes time, focus, and dedication. At Shelter Insurance, we understand that because we put in the hard work and dedication for decades. And that commitment is paid off with award-winning customer service for your auto, home, and life insurance.
For auto, home, life, or business insurance, see Shelter Agent Katie Gunterman.
Natasha Caruana wishes the McLean County Cougars the best of luck this football season. From the first kickoff to the final whistle, play hard, stay strong, and fear the win. Let's make this football season one to remember. Go Cougars!
And welcome back to Paulson Stadium. Caleb Farkas, Jalen Doherty, Griff Gray, and Jacob Hampton here with you as the McLean County Cougars lead over Webster County 26-0 with 9:02 to go in the half. We got touchdown runs by AB, Connor Ward. I'm forgetting who even scored the last touchdown. Riley Walker scored the last one, running over a kid on his back. Now the kickoff return is the best one yet from Webster. Comes all the way out to the Trojan 42. McHouston's had a good game for him.
Yeah, finally brought down by Osborne. They, like you said, that's the best field position they've had right at their own 41.
Sometimes when you get a big lead, you get a little lackadaisical on the kick coverage, and I wonder if that's what happened there.
We're keeping the
dogs on in the fight.
Keeping the dogs on there in there right now.
Yeah, AB's still even on the field defensively. Jacoby Gill out there.
Well, I would look for the starters at least play the whole first half.
You do have Everett Sandifer, a freshman, out there playing a weak side linebacker here, so it'll be interesting to see what he does here for us. Now a double wing set and a false start from Webster County, and they're going to the nightmare kind of a night.
Timeout.
They got timeout and time before any infraction, so we'll take a break with them. McLean leads at 26-0. It's all brought to you by Katie Gunterman Shelter Insurance here on 97X.
Want to stand out with bold custom gear? Say hello to KB Designs, your local pros in screen printing, embroidery, and custom hats that pop. From eye-catching team tees to sharp polos and one-of-a-kind hats, we bring your vision to life using the latest tech and top-quality materials. Fast, affordable, built to last. Whether you're a business, school, or sports team, KB Designs helps you wear it proud. Call today for a free quote at 270-929-7719. Visit us on Facebook at KB Designs, where your vision meets our craft. Stand out, wear it proud with KB Designs.
Honoring someone with an award, plaque, trophy, or just a unique gift? Then there is no better place to check out than the Trophy House. With their new location at 325 Park Plaza, they have everything you need to honor someone. Nick Clemens will help you with all your award needs.
And welcome back to Paulson Stadium. Caleb Farkas, Griff Gray, Jalen Doherty, Jacob Hampton with you. 8:55 to go in the first half. McLean leads at 26-0. Webster has it on offense. They'll run a little jet sweep, and there it is. Hunter Stratton blows it up in the backfield. Another tackle for loss from the big-time. He's a junior, isn't he, Stratton?
Yeah, Stratton's just a junior.
Which is crazy. It seems like he's a senior every year, but he's just a junior.
Last year against Webster County, he broke the all-time record for
That's what I was saying to Griff earlier. Okay, that's what I thought. Yeah,
what,
19 of them or something?
Yeah, he wants to go for it again tonight.
Yeah, I saw his family at Gino's with you the other night at Cougar Confidential, and that's what they said. He said Stratton's trying to break his record in that Webster County game. I said, I don't know if he's going to be on the field long enough, but we'll see. I don't know how many tackles he has tonight. It's several already, as now it's 2nd and 15 after the big loss on the jet sweep from Webster. They'll go back under center with the senior quarterback right. He's got two backs behind him. He'll send one in motion, and now there's a false start on the motion. They tried to get Boucher in motion, and I think something funky happened with it.
Yeah, it looked like McLean was coming in on the blitz there.
Yeah, they're bringing the dogs on a kind of a full house blitz right now because Webster doesn't have much of a passing game. And so now it's going to be 2nd and 20, and when you're down a few kids, you're down your best rushers, and you haven't had much luck on offense this season. The last thing you want to be is behind the sticks, and they're behind them deep here with 8 minutes to go in the half. Trojans moving right to left on your Cromwell Media dial. White jerseys, maroon pants, gold helmets. McLean in their all gold jerseys tonight with maroon numbers and white trim. Right hands it off in the backfield to Boucher. Boucher cuts it up the middle. He's tackled from behind. He picked up a few yards on the play. Was that Reggie Tate there?
It looked like I thought JoJo.
Oh, no. JoJo Hardison. I thought it was Reggie. I thought I saw 2 on the jersey. So JoJo Hardison on the tackle?
No, he's on the sidelines right now.
Okay.
I'd say second half I'd say we'll see some maybe some quarterback, maybe some stud, but I'd say you expect him at least some.
You do got Everett Sandiford, Carter Howard, a couple freshmen out there. 51 is Everett Sandiford.
Okay, he's done okay.
His mom texted me that he might get playing time early tonight, and she was right. I just didn't want to promise it until I saw it. He's going to go on a blitz here. He gets picked up, right, fumbles the snap, gets hit in the backfield, spins out of it, still on his feet, rolling out, and now he gets sacked, and it's Everett Sandiford. There it is, my man.
The last 3 plays he's been in there and almost got the handoff.
He flies around like a missile on defense. I got to see it all last year.
Jackson and JoJo had him and couldn't wrap him up. Everett was able to get in there and clean the mess up.
So Everett Sandiford, with his first career sack of many for these next 4 years, he's going to be a lot like Hunter Stratton, I think, and that's big shoes to fill. I'm not saying he's going to get to that level, but he reminds me a lot of the way Stratton plays football. He's undersized, but he's a smart kid that plays his heart out every time he steps on the field.
Yeah, he shot the gap there on 3 straight plays.
He looks like he shot out of rocket.
He almost got the handoff on a couple of them.
Now a bad kick is going to go out of – it stays in play, but it's going to be downed at the 42. Cougar 42. So another good starting field position for the Cougars, who have started in Webster County territory 3 times. We had the one long drive after the misplay on the kickoff that we went, 98 yards on that drive. But now for the 4th time tonight, we'll have short field to work with and less than 60 yards to go for a score. It'll be McLean moving left to right on your Cromwell Media dial. I think they're going to go kind of full go, like you said, Jalen, maybe until they hit the running clock or at least until halftime.
I would look for the starters to be in at least till halftime.
Especially if
then the second half.
No point. Yeah, no.
Maybe play one drive in the third quarter.
Sometimes you do that. Yeah, maybe not. Especially with a short rest in a 6A school on the docket. We'll see a snap to Walker. He'll keep it off the right, runs it up the middle, gets it across the 50, close to Rhodes and Rhodes first. Didn't quite get there. But Riley Walker continues his tough night running the football. He's really grinding things out tonight on the ground.
Looks like we do got Maddox Osborne in there now. Will Searcy.
Walker got up a little gimpy on the play, but he's going to stay in. He's definitely shaking up a little bit.
So Gill's coming out. Looks like Ward maybe or Stratton. One of them come out, and then we've got Osborne in.
Could see Carter Howard run the ball here.
Yeah, I'd say
in the second half for sure. He was our big back last year in 8th grade that can really run the ball up the middle tough. Now we'll go to 2nd and 3, less than 6 minutes to go in this first half. McLean leads at 26-0. They're moving left to right. Ball on the Trojan 49. AB out of pistol this time. Puts Walker in motion, gives it to him on the jet sweep. Walker's got the edge, cuts it back inside. He's at the 40. Still got a man to beat, cuts it back inside of him at the 30. Finally gets tackled inside the 25-yard line, and Riley Walker's having himself a night tonight, folks.
Yeah, a nice road-to-road first down there for the junior. You know, athletically wise, he may be the most athletic kid we've got on the roster.
He's really shifty and speedy.
Yeah.
And then Jalen, he usually tries to dance around you, but tonight he's come in with an attitude that he's going to run some kids over too. So he's showing a different facet of his run game tonight.
Yeah, absolutely.
So now 5 minutes to go in this half, just over 5 minutes. It'll be less than that when they snap it, I would say. Ball is now inside the Webster County 25, down to the 24. It's on the far hash, closest to the Trojan sideline. We're moving left to right on your Cromwell Media dial. It's going to be heavy set to the right of, I think it's Walker behind center. I always give a hard time telling the difference between him and AB. They look a lot alike.
Give it to Gill.
It's Gill with the carry
on the jet
there.
Sweep. He cuts it inside the 20. He's going to, I thought he was going to score. He got shoelace tackled inside the 10. It's a really nice tackle by, I believe it's that same kid that's been kind of standing out for McHouston. McHouston.
Elliot McHouston there on the tackle.
He's had a good game for Webster County tonight, and he saved the touchdown there. But now it's going to be first and goal to go from the 9 for the Cougars, and now we get Carson Ellis in for Jacoby Gill. Gill wants that touchdown in this game, Jalen. He's only got a couple conversions. I don't know if he's going to get it now, though. He came out and he looked at Coach Wagner like, don't take me out yet. I need 6. I don't need 2.
Feed me the ball, Coach.
But we'll see if Ellis maybe could get his first. I think it'd be his first score of the season. They'll have Hardison, or they'll hand it off to Cersei on the sweeper on the left edge. He gets tackled from behind by 61 from Webster County. They're about the 5-yard line.
Jackson Knight on the tackle, it looked like there for Webster County.
So now second and goal here from just outside the 5-yard line. They try to get Cersei a look, but he couldn't quite get it in. They'll sub him out now. It's kind of where you try to reward maybe some different kids and see if you can find them a touchdown here with a big lead late in this first half. Ward's in the game now. We'll have AB take it out of shotgun here with Hardison next to him in the backfield, I believe. They'll send a man in motion. They'll fake it. They'll keep it with AB up the middle. He'll walk in for touchdown number 3 tonight, and it's touchdown number 5 for the Cougars. It's 33-0 with 3:34 to go here in this first half. Jalen, give our touchdown sponsor a shout-out.
Yeah, it's another Calhoun Pharmacy touchdown.
So another Calhoun Pharmacy touchdown. Jacoby's doing some sort of student internship with them. I saw that's pretty cool stuff.
That's his co-op job now. So big shout out to Austin and Chelsea Bailey there for giving back to the community in a lot of different ways as a new local business.
Yeah, doing it on the broadcast and then giving students opportunities for real time.
We're having another extra point.
Here goes. Yeah, Lyles gets his second chance here. So can he make it on try number 2? Bad snap again, and it nearly gets blocked. I think they got a piece of it, but I think it went through. No, it went left again.
Dang.
I'm going to keep advocating for my 8th grade kicker. I'm telling you, he's made 9 of his last 11 extra points. So if we need him, call him up. But it's 32-0 as we take it into halftime. 3:34 to go in this first half. McLean leads it over Webster. It's all brought to you by Katie Gunterman Shelter Insurance.
This is Jalen Daugherty, the voice of the McLean County Cougars. Did you know the McLean County Public Library is your gateway to a world of knowledge? Discover the latest bestsellers, dive into fun community workshops, or explore the e-library anytime, anywhere. Visit McLeanCEOPublicLibrary.com for a full schedule of events, or give them a call at 270-278-9184 to learn more. Come turn the page on your next adventure at the McLean County Public Library. Got a pizza craving? Come on down to Gino's Pizza in Livermore. Proudly owned by Matt and Carrie Huff. Enjoy mouthwatering pizzas made with the freshest ingredients. Come see us at 405 East 7th Street or give us a call, 270-278-5121. Gino's Pizza, your local pizza hotspot.
Welcome back to Paulson. It's Caleb Farkas, Griff Gray, Jalen Daugherty, Jacob Hampton as the McLean County Cougars lead it over the Webster County Trojans here, and a little bit of a Saturday Night Lights rendition of our normal Friday night football, all brought to you by Katie Gunterman Shelter Insurance. 32-0 McLean. Kickoff goes out of bounds. One of the first mistakes of the night on the special team side of things. And Coach Wagner gave Lyles a dirty look. He said, I let you kick 2 extra points, and now you kicked it out of bounds. So it's going to be a penalty, and it's going to move the ball up to, I think, about the 40-yard line for Webster County. I think you take it from the 35 and then walk it up 5, I believe. But we'll see, or it might go right at the 35. There's so many rules in football that even when you coach the game and broadcast it and play it and everything else, you forget.
Yeah, some of the high school rules, are totally different.
Than the NFL, than the college, yeah.
I'm so used to NFL, it's like you already going to get it at the 40. But
you either get it at the 35 or you get 5 more from, okay.
He's rolling with the starters again out there right now.
Yeah, he is, Jalen. 32-0, 3:34 to go. I think after last week, too, they want to really get it right with these kids in the first half and have them get a lot of confidence built up and make a statement. So Wright will come back out.
That's the thing we've got to do right now. We've got to earn respect.
I think we've done that. I think we really did that even last week with that battle with Hart, but Hart doesn't look quite as strong as they have in years past. I think they had a close game with Grayson last week, or Edmondson, last week after they beat us, or not last week, last night. Ball up the middle this time.
Oh, he almost lost it.
I think it bounced back up to him.
Reynolds finally gets him down right at the 40.
Yeah, it was Boucher again. Griff, I think the ball bounced off the turf and he picked it back up on the bounce, but I could be wrong.
It almost looked to me like it bounced off his
or off his knee pad or his
chest
and caught it. Either way, they should try that play again because it picked up a few yards for him.
About 5 there.
Yeah, 2nd and 5 now, just under about 3 minutes to go here in this first half. We're approaching the 3-minute mark. Webster moving right to left on your Cromwell Media dial, coming in 0-4 on the season. And likely to move to 0-5 after tonight. McLean looking to get to 3-2 and pick up their first home win of the season in a game that was supposed to be at Webster last night but got moved here because of the rain and the field conditions at the home of the Trojans. Wright goes under center, turns and spins, hands off up the middle. Boucher again, and now they're pushing the pile forward a little bit, close to a Webster first down on a pickup of 2 or 3 on the play.
This is one of the better offensive drives for the Trojans.
Yeah, they came out on that first drive and struggled a bit, but then hit that play-action pass for a first down and got it into Cougar territory, and they haven't really done much since. Now picking up a couple positive plays to get their first 3rd and short in some time.
It's easy as a player, when you lost your first 4 games, by a lot. It's easy to kind of just give up, but these kids they're still playing hard,
and they're without their top 3 players
right.
too.
Got a lot
from
against
moving on a Saturday night, so a lot of the kids couldn't play tonight.
And a home game, which is now an away game.
Yeah, it's everything stacked against them. So I give them a lot of credit for just battling tonight. Wright takes it up the middle, dives ahead, didn't get enough for the first. Probably gives enough for Webster County to think about what they want to do here on 4th and 3. The punts have not looked good. I would think
I would think
might as well go for it.
Yeah, you're going to go for it.
And if you don't get it and McLean scores, then you hit that running clock
That's
scenario.
my question.
I don't know if Webster's upset about that either, if that happens, because they got to get out of here with some resemblance of health, too, tonight.
If we get the ball back, when we get the ball back, do we score again before halftime?
I think we would try to and then go kind of a JV-looking team for the second half would be my guess. It'll be 4th and 2, the first 4th down attempt of the game for the Trojans, I believe, if I remember correctly. They're going to run the clock down a bit here and then go hard count. They'll sneak it, and they'll pick up the first. Wright dives ahead, and he's going to pick up about 3 yards on the quarterback sneak. So Webster County picks up their second first down of the game. Is Wright hurt, or is it another kid?
Lineman?
Looks like lineman that's maybe just cramped up, hopefully. It's going to stop the clock with 1:15 to go in the half, and McLean leading at 32-0. We're going to take a break with them. It's all brought to you by Katie Gunterman Shelter Insurance here on 97X.
Looking for a bank that truly puts you first? At Sacramento Deposit Bank, we've been serving our communities with hometown care for over a century. From personal checking and savings to business loans, mobile banking, and more, we make managing your money simple and stress-free. You'll always talk to someone who knows your name. So whether you're saving for the future or chasing a dream, we're here to help you every step of the way. Visit sdbky.com or stop by one of our local branches today. Sacramento Deposit Bank, where banking feels like family. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Looking for your dream home? Look no further. Ethan Myers at Fairway Realty is your key to a personalized home buying experience. Ethan ensures a smooth and stress-free journey to home ownership. Don't wait. Call Ethan Myers at Fairway Realty today and unlock the door to your future.
And welcome back to Paulson Stadium. 1:15 to go in the half, and the Webster County player did limp off the field. I believe it was Big 79 that was hurt. So it looks like Mason Thompson that walked off under his own power. I think he was cramped up more than anything. But Webster does pick up a first down. Their second first down of the night. And now Wright will go back under center with 1:15 to go in the half, and Webster looking for their first score still of the game. He'll turn, he'll hand off, and it's Boucher who cuts it back inside, breaks a couple tackles, still on his feet. And Griff, they're doing this against the starting defense too. It's not like we've called off the dogs or anything yet. I don't even think now like Everett's going back in. But we've mixed in we've barely mixed in even a young kid. So it's a good drive by Webster right now.
Yeah, certainly one of their more positive drives that they've had here in the first half. Like we said, even though you're down 32-0, I mean, they're still, still out there fighting.
Yeah, it's a program that has a lot of pride, and these kids are still putting their hearts on the line tonight. 39 seconds and counting to go in the half, right back under center. Runs into his back, turns, spins, and gets tackled in the backfield. It's a tough night for Wright because he's got all sorts of backs back there that his top 3 backs aren't even in the game, and sometimes they're getting confused on what the play calls are here. They might just let the half run out, Griff, and just call it a half. They don't appear to be in any urgent hurry here offensively. Yeah, Wright's just limping over to the sideline. I think they're just trying to get the heck out of here tonight as healthy as they can. And I think Jalen's going to try to get with Coach Wagner here at halftime for a quick word.
Yeah,
should be a little happier, Coach Wagner, than some of the first halves in the last couple of weeks where things haven't gone quite as well as they have tonight.
Yeah, for the Gino's Pizza halftime or sideline report.
And here goes Jalen now.
Coach, 32-0 in a big get-right game for us. Guys are playing well. What we expect in the second half?
We got to continue to run the ball. We got, D-line's got to fire off the ball and stay in their gaps, not run upfield and take themselves out of play.
All right, good luck, Coach. Guys, Coach Zach Wagner on our Dino's Pizza sideline report, and that's going to take us to break, guys. Cougars up 32-0 at halftime. You're listening to your Katie Gunterman Shelter Insurance Cougar Game of the Week on 97X.
Are you tired of waiting on contractors who keep saying next week, or frustrated with out-of-town roofers knocking on your door? At RFI Roofing, we're proud to be locally owned and operated right here in Owensboro. We're licensed, fully insured, and trusted for both residential and commercial roofing. Worried about insurance? Don't be. We're experts at working with carriers, and remember, your policy has time limits after a loss. Don't risk missing out on the claim you've already paid for. Call RFI Roofing today for free, no obligation inspection and quote, and get your roof done right with no delays. That's RFI Roofing.
You can trust that your heart is in expert hands with Owensboro Health Heart Care Specialist, Dr. Jessica Babert. For advanced heart care close to home, schedule your appointment online with Dr. Babert at owensborohealth.org/heartcare.
Need electrical services? Call Bailey Electric. Serving Western Kentucky since 2002. We handle commercial, agricultural, and residential needs. With over 50 years of experience, we're licensed, insured, and ready to help. Bailey Electric, your trusted local electricians.
Honoring someone with an award, plaque, trophy, or just a unique gift? Then there is no better place to check out than the Trophy House. With their new location at 325 Park Plaza, they have everything you need to honor someone. Nick Clemens will help you with all your award needs.
Got a pizza craving? Come on down to Gino's Pizza in Livermore. Proudly owned by Mac and Carrie Huff. Enjoy mouthwatering pizzas made with the freshest ingredients. Come see us at 405 East 7th Street or give us a call, 270-278-5121. Gino's Pizza, your local pizza hotspot. Need prescriptions or everyday health needs? Calhoun Pharmacy is your hometown partner in health. From prescriptions to daily essentials, we've got you covered with service you can trust. Visit Calhoun Pharmacy in Calhoun, where neighbors care for neighbors.
Greatness doesn't happen overnight. It takes time, focus, and dedication. At Shelter Insurance, we understand that because we put in the hard work and dedication for decades. And that commitment is paid off with award-winning customer service for your auto, home, and life insurance.
For auto, home, life, or business insurance, see Shelter Agent Katie Gunterman.
Get ready to walk, run, or soar to honor our superhero cancer survivors. Owensboro Health Foundation is hosting the Superhero 5K Kids Fun Run and Walk on Saturday, September 27th at the Owensboro Health Park. Dress as your favorite superhero and enjoy food, music, and games, all while supporting patients at Mitchell Memorial Cancer Center. Learn more and register online at owensborohealth.org/superheroes.
After an accident, you should never have to worry about what happens next. You're in pain. You're unsure who to trust. Call Roads and Roads today, 833-4ROADS. That's 833-4RHOADS. Trust a local law firm with over 50 years of dedicated service, a proven track record of winning and doing what's right. You deserve the best representation, and that starts right here. Roads and Roads, we've got your back.
Looking for a financial partner you can trust? Look no further than Green River Area Federal Credit Union. Whether you're saving for the future, buying a new home, or need a loan, we've got you covered with competitive rates and personalized service. Join the community that cares about your financial well-being. Visit Green River Area Federal Credit Union at one of our 3 locations in Henderson, Greenville, or Owensboro and experience the difference today. Your money, your future, your credit union. Member NCUA, Equal Housing Lender.
ATTC Manufacturing in Tell City is the proud title sponsor of Southern Indiana High School right here on CJ 105.7. ATTC Manufacturing is currently hiring for maintenance and production team positions, starting pay up to $20.40 per hour for production workers. Apply now at attcmfg.com or in person at 10455 State Road 37 in Tell City, Indiana. Don't miss exciting Southern Indiana High School games all season on CJ 105.7, courtesy of ATTC Manufacturing.
When you work at Commonwealth Road Products, it's not about just making things possible, it's about making things safe. People who work at Commonwealth Road Products believe staying safe begins with me, bringing a not on my watch commitment to work, home, and play. Let's keep our kids safe when they play sports. Make sure their equipment fits right and works correctly. Pay attention to the temperature when outside and stay hydrated. Join us in saying no one should ever get injured, not on my watch. Commonwealth Road Products is a proud sponsor of Hancock County Sports Broadcasts.
If you're looking for a hot savings on a great John Deere zero-turn mower, compact tractor, or gator, stop by Wright Implement today. Right now, you can save up to $2,000 on select John Deere gators. Take a test drive today. We also have generators, chainsaws, and the latest battery-powered line trimmers and blowers. For more on these great deals, visit any Wright Implement store or go online, wrightimp.com. Offer ends 11/2/25. Some restrictions apply. See us for details. Wright Implement.
Are you tired of waiting on contractors who keep saying next week, or frustrated with out-of-town roofers knocking on your door? At RFI Roofing, we're proud to be locally owned and operated right here in Owensboro. We're licensed, fully insured, and trusted for both residential and commercial roofing. Worried about insurance? Don't be. We're experts at working with carriers, and remember, your policy has time limits after a loss. Don't risk missing out on the claim you've already paid for. Call RFI Roofing today for free, no obligation inspection and quote, and get your roof done right with no delays. That's RFI Roofing.
Are you a sports fan looking for a place to get caught up with all the local, regional, and national sports news? Turn into Live at 5 on 102.7 The Game.
The greatest college basketball player to ever play.
That is absolutely disgusted me to open the show. This is disgusting. That is a disgusting thing to say.
I swear, they really do like each other.
It was your first chance to win a playoff game at home in forever. You've got to boo him. He's a quarter.
All right, dorks, go to your rooms until Live at 5.
Live at 5, weekdays on 102.7 The Game, courtesy of Foreman Watson Hultree.
Greatness doesn't happen overnight. It takes time, focus, and dedication. At Shelter Insurance, we understand that because we put in the hard work and dedication for decades. And that commitment is paid off with award-winning customer service for your auto, home, and life insurance.
For auto, home, life, or business insurance, see Shelter Agent Katie Gunterman.
Looking for your dream home? Look no further. Ethan Myers at Fairway Realty is your key to a personalized home buying experience. Ethan ensures a smooth and stress-free journey to home ownership. Don't wait. Call Ethan Myers at Fairway Realty today and unlock the door to your future.
You know that weird squeaky sound your floor makes? Yeah, it's begging for a makeover. At Floor Concepts in Owensboro, they've got you covered, literally. Hardwood, carpet, vinyl, tile. If it goes on the floor, they've got it. Locally owned, super friendly, and pros at what they do. Floor Concepts makes upgrading your home easy and actually kind of fun. Swing by their location on 231 or check them out online at floorconceptinc.com. Floor Concepts, your feet will thank you.
Looking for quality tools, building supplies, and equipment for your next project? Visit Miller Building Supply, Seabury Hardware and Rental, or the Providence Home Center. Owned and operated by Opie and Leslie Parrish, they have a friendly staff with great selection and everything you need to make your next home improvement dream a reality.
After an accident, you should never have to worry about what happens next. You're in pain. You're unsure who to trust. Call Roads and Roads today, 833-4ROADS. That's 833-4RHOADS. Trust a local law firm with over 50 years of dedicated service, a proven track record of winning and doing what's right. You deserve the best representation, and that starts right here. Roads and Roads, we've got your back.
If you've been waiting to turn your backyard into a legendary getaway, Legendary Pools and Spas by John Morais is back by popular demand. Whether you're looking to build a brand new in-ground pool or just need expert maintenance, John and his team have you covered. Call 270-316-1007.
If hunger's calling you, go to Moonlight Barbecue. Stop in today, eat their buffet. You'll be satisfied and on your way. It's down on Parrish Avenue. That's Moonlight Barbecue.
Safety is key when replacing an outlet, so leave it to the pros at Mr. Sparky. We'll get it done right and get it done safely.
Call 888-8-SPARKY.
Independently owned and operated, licensed in the respective state or county.
Are you looking for a career where you can make a difference in your community? At River Valley Behavioral Health, we're looking for caring professionals dedicated to providing compassionate care. Whether you're looking for a career in mental health counseling, nursing, administration, or more, River Valley Behavioral Health offers a supportive work environment, great benefits, and opportunities to grow. Visit rvbh.com/careers to explore career opportunities today.
Need electrical services? Call Bailey Electric. Serving Western Kentucky since 2002. We handle commercial, agricultural, and residential needs. With over 50 years of experience, we're licensed, insured, and ready to help. Bailey Electric, your trusted local electricians.
Hey y'all, it's Kelly Ann Harris with the Harris Group at Keller Williams Elite Realty. As a proud sports mom, I know what it takes to show up, stay focused, and deliver results on the field and in real estate. That's why we're offering our Guaranteed Cash Offer program. We guarantee to get your home sold or we'll buy it. For all your real estate needs, trust the Harris Group. We're always ready to go to work for you. Call us today at 270-929-5857 for the details.
Need prescriptions or everyday health needs? Calhoun Pharmacy is your hometown partner in health. From prescriptions to daily essentials, we've got you covered with service you can trust. Visit Calhoun Pharmacy in Calhoun, where neighbors care for neighbors.
Greatness doesn't happen overnight. It takes time, focus, and dedication. At Shelter Insurance, we understand that because we put in the hard work and dedication for decades. And that commitment is paid off with award-winning customer service for your auto, home, and life insurance.
For auto, home, life, or business insurance, see Shelter Agent Katie Gunterman. Natasha Caruana wishes the McLean County Cougars the best of luck this football season. From the first kickoff to the final whistle, play hard, stay strong, and fear the wind. Let's make this football season one to remember. Go Cougars!
Want to stand out with bold custom gear? Say hello to KB Designs, your local pros in screen printing, embroidery, and custom hats that pop. From eye-catching team tees to sharp polos and one-of-a-kind hats, we bring your vision to life using the latest tech and top-quality materials. Fast, affordable, built to last. Whether you're a business, school, or sports team, KB Designs helps you wear it proud. Call today for a free quote at 270-929-7719. Visit us on Facebook at KB Designs, where your vision meets our craft. Stand out, wear it proud with KB Designs.
Honoring someone with an award, plaque, trophy, or just a unique gift? Then there is no better place to check out than the Trophy House. With their new location at 325 Park Plaza, they have everything you need to honor someone. Nick Clemens will help you with all your award needs.
This is Jalen Darty, the voice of the McLean County Cougars. Did you know the McLean County Public Library is your gateway to a world of knowledge? Discover the latest bestsellers, dive into fun community workshops, or explore the e-library anytime, anywhere. Visit McLeanCEOPublicLibrary.com for a full schedule of events, or give them a call at 270-278-9184 to learn more. Come turn the page on your next adventure at the McLean County Public Library. Got a pizza craving? Come on down to Gino's Pizza in Livermore. Proudly owned by Matt and Carrie Huff. Enjoy mouthwatering pizzas made with the freshest ingredients. Come see us at 405 East 7th Street or give us a call, 270-278-5121. Gino's Pizza, your local pizza hotspot.
Looking for a bank that truly puts you first? At Sacramento Deposit Bank, we've been serving our communities with hometown care for over a century. From personal checking and savings to business loans, mobile banking, and more, we make managing your money simple and stress-free. You'll always talk to someone who knows your name. So whether you're saving for the future or chasing a dream, we're here to help you every step of the way. Visit sdbky.com or stop by one of our local branches today. Sacramento Deposit Bank, where banking feels like family. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Looking for your dream home? Look no further. Ethan Myers at Fairway Realty is your key to a personalized home buying experience. Ethan ensures a smooth and stress-free journey to home ownership. Don't wait. Call Ethan Myers at Fairway Realty today and unlock the door to your future.
Are you tired of waiting on contractors who keep saying next week, or frustrated with out-of-town roofers knocking on your door? At RFI Roofing, we're proud to be locally owned and operated right here in Owensboro. We're licensed, fully insured, and trusted for both residential and commercial roofing. Worried about insurance? Don't be. We're experts at working with carriers, and remember, your policy has time limits after a loss. Don't risk missing out on the claim you've already paid for. Call RFI Roofing today for free, no obligation inspection and quote, and get your roof done right with no delays. That's RFI Roofing.
You can trust that your heart is in expert hands with Owensboro Health Heart Care Specialist, Dr. Jessica Babert. For advanced heart care close to home, schedule your appointment online with Dr. Babert at owensborohealth.org/heartcare.
And welcome back to Paulson Stadium. It's halftime here as McLean County leads it 32-0 over Webster County. I'm with Griff Gray, Jalen Doherty, and Jacob Hampton. As it was a great first half for McLean County. I think, Griff, you got some first half stats for us, at least on the McLean County side.
Yeah, Aiden Bowden leading the way. 3 touchdown runs, 93 yards on the ground. Hunter Stratton, 2 carries for 18 yards. Jacoby Gill, 46 yards on the ground with a 2-point conversion. Walker, 88 yards on the ground with a touchdown. Ward with a 30-yard touchdown run. Osborne, 16 yards on the ground. And Searcy with 1 carry for 3 yards. Roughly getting close to 300 yards on the ground just in the first half. So really good job on the ground for the Cougars.
But to be up 36-0 or 32-0 and not even have a 100-yard rusher, that's eye-opening to me, to be honest, when you look at the stat sheet.
Yeah, it's been a balanced game of Walker, Bolden, Stratton, Ward, a little bit of everybody. It's kind of what we wanted and expected to see tonight, and so a nice little lead. Jacob, when you played, did you ever jump out to any 32-0 leads at halftime? Do you ever remember any of those?
Yeah, I remember one game away against Trick County.
Yeah.
Basically blew them out of water. I think we was almost about to go over 60 points. The next thing you know, we had to cut it off from there. But, yeah, those specific games like that, being able to blow certain teams out of the water, it's great. But it's also a learning experience.
Especially for your younger kids.
Oh, yes, most definitely.
What Coach Wagner, I don't think, probably changed it all, though. He still probably lit you up in the locker room about something.
Always.
Seemed like he was mad, Jalen, about the defensive line running upfield tonight was the one thing that he said to you. So we'll see if they correct that this half. I think you'll see a lot of JV kind of football from McLean County as far as the kids that play in the second half.
That's what I was trying to get out of him when I
looks like he might start at quarterback maybe, or play at least in the half. Who's taking snaps on the sideline.
I was hoping he would give me some insight when I asked him, what to expect in the second half. Were we going to see some of those? I didn't want to just come out and ask him, hey, are you going to call the dogs off? But
yeah, we'll see if it happens on the first drive. Or Griff, you mentioned I think before, sometimes you come out, you do your opening drive with your starters, and then make a shift change after that. McLean will kick off, so we'll see where they go from there. As the Webster won the toss and deferred to the second half.
Yeah, I look forward to seeing some of these younger guys that they work hard in practice. Getting the opportunity to play in front of family and friends and showcase their talent. What they bring to the table. So a good opportunity here for the young guys.
Yeah, it's an exciting group, but the JV group, Jalen won a championship as like 7th graders, I think, in middle school football, so that's a talented group. The freshman group, I got to coach them last year, and we played for a championship with that group, so there's a lot of talent.
This freshman group that we've got.
Freshman and JV group, a ton of talent.
As a whole, from top to bottom with your football kids, and then you go with your basketball kids as well, it's probably one of the most talented groups it has come through here in a long time. Even counting the girls as well.
The girls basketball is going undefeated in middle school.
Yeah, we've got a lot of talented young athletes coming up as well.
Shoot, the best girls basketball player last year was an 8th grader, and so she'll be back for 4 more.
And speaking of, that's going to be a good squad coming up this year for Coach Eli Ellis.
Yeah, I think he's going to have
You've got
chance to really run the ship.
Anna Miller returning as well.
Yep.
Yeah, they got a chance to play on in the Final Four, I feel like, in the regional tournament this year if everything goes our way.
So 32-0 as we get started to the second half. What was the halftime show, Jalen? I always forget all the in-game sponsors as they've switched from what I used to do.
RFI Roofing halftime show.
The RFI Roofing halftime show as we now head back into the second half kickoff. Lyles playing with it. He went out of bounds again. He's going to get yelled at this time. Coach Wagner's looking at him like, we went out of bounds again. That time it wasn't as bad, though. It rolled so far and then eventually found its way out of bounds.
Yeah, I thought it was going to die there.
It's not bad when you get it past the 35. I think that's the rule. Then you only can bring it out to the 35. The 35 isn't horrible position to put the other team in to start. A lot of times you start out beyond your 35. So Webster will have the ball. They'll have Wright in still at quarterback. They don't have much depth to go to, so even though they're down big, I don't think you'll see a lot of changes because there's just not a lot of bodies on the sideline. They're out their top 3 kids tonight. They're already really low on numbers, one of the lowest kind of numbers of kids they've had in the program probably ever or in a really long time for the Trojans.
He is keeping his starters out here on the first defensive drive here.
He's going full go right now on the first drive.
So how long that happened?
Maybe a drive each way or maybe until it gets to a running clock, which could be a defensive stop and an offensive score would put it at a running clock if there's another score for McLean without a Webster score. Handoff to the back for Webster. It was 15 going around the left edge.
Carson Ellis on the tackle. Looked like a late flag coming in.
Yeah, there was a late hit on the sideline, and that's what I wonder if it's some sort of late hit from McLean County. Sometimes in these games where it gets a little out of hand, any questionable calls a lot of times go in favor of the team.
Personal foul on
down a little bit, especially if someone's late hitting with starters and things like that, and that's what happened there. So it'll be a 15-yard penalty on McLean.
Who was the late hit on, though?
It looked like
had to be in Gill.
Yeah,
because it was on that side.
You may have hit him, and Gill's limping badly.
Yeah.
I would get him out of here. I mean, it's a 32-0 game. You don't want him
that's the
injured.
last thing you want. Somebody
and Gill's a really important player, especially against a team like Davis County. They're going to come in throwing the ball next week, and he's playing corner for you. You don't want to be down Gill going into next week's game. So 32-0. Webster gets the ball now in Cougar territory for the second time tonight after the penalty. 1st and 10 on the McLean 47. Right under center, 2 backs behind him. He'll give it to Boucher, and Boucher's blown up. Looked like Hardison was there.
JoJo
ran right into him.
Yeah, he turned around, and JoJo said, there I am.
Hardison played that kind of outside linebacker position perfectly. He took on the lead blocker, shucked him out of the way, and set the edge and makes a play for a big loss of 4 on the play. It's all the way back to the 50-yard line. So it'll be 2nd and 14 now for Webster as Wright goes over to the sideline to get the play call. We'll jog it back over to the huddle now with 11 minutes to go in the third, and McLean County leading 32-0 in a game that we were trying to get in last night, but it got stormed out of Dixon and got moved over to Calhoun tonight. Their field is in really rough shape. So Wright goes under center. He'll hand it off to Boucher. Boucher behind him. And a great play by Hunter Stratton.
And Natasha Caruana tackle for a loss.
He's getting in every tackle he can before his night is done. And, yeah, he looks like I said Everett Sandiford, the freshman, looked like he's shot out of a cannon sometimes. I mean, Stratton looks like he is every play.
You know, there's a lot of comparisons there between the two.
That's what I was saying earlier to Griff was that Everett reminded me a lot of Hunter. And I think he'll be a lot like him over the next 4 years. But it's big shoes to fill and live up to. But Hunter kind of takes those backers under his wing too, so he'll be learning alongside him for the next year, this year and next year as well. Now a 3rd and long, 3rd and 18. And
maybe look for Wright to put this one in the air.
He does have maybe one-on-one coverage with Gill over here. He'll hand off up the middle instead, though. A little fullback trap play picks up a few yards.
Stratton and Ellis on that tackle there.
It's Kautzman on the carry.
4th and a mile.
Yeah, the punt hasn't been pretty, but it's 4th and 15 or more than that. Well, 4th and 17, 18 here.
Without the stats in front of him, Stratton could be getting close to.
Yeah, it's hard to tell. He seems like every other play he has a tackle, so it's hard to tell how many he has. They haven't had a lot of offensive plays. Would be why he may come up short of his own record. Which, what was it, Jalen? 19 or something, or is it more than that?
It's almost like we almost take him for granted.
We definitely do.
So 4th and forever here for Wright in the Trojans. Play action pass, and he's going to be sacked by Hardison in the backfield. It's a loss of 15 or so, 10 or so on the play.
Nice job by JoJo Hardison.
Now it'll be an easy chance if they go with the starters to try to punch one more and get to a running clock. And then I would imagine you would certainly see the backups at that point. Hardest to lift off, though, too. And that'll make you get to your backups quicker when kids start limping off.
Well, you remember he had that knee injury at Grayson County, so maybe
now he's holding his left ankle. No, he's holding the left knee. Yeah,
well,
just like you said, somewhere down the leg. Yeah,
somewhere.
Maybe it's just a calf cramp, but it scares you when you see those, and you'd hate to have some sort of silly injury happen in a game where you're up 32-0 to someone for next week or even longer. So we will see the starters back on offense for at least one more series. AB will work out a gun here. I think it's Stratton next to him. And they'll run a little counter play off the right side.
Riley Walker
gets it, cuts it back at the 25, inside the 20. He got another shoestring tackle on it, but it's another Rhodes and Rhodes first down. They faked all the action to the left, and then he came back with a reverse kind of counter type play to the right.
Dopel with the tackle for the Trojans.
Coach Wagner, folks get frustrated sometimes because he doesn't throw the ball a lot, Jalen, but he gets really deceptive and creative in the run game, which to some folks, you say, how do you get creative in the run game? Well, that play there it's a creative type play, and he gets really creative in the run game.
He is starting to slowly bring in some of his reserve offensive lines. I see Lucas Lyle, Kenley Carroll both in the game for McLean County.
That's where I get a little scared, though, if I'm running with my starting backs behind my backup line. I'd like to see AB get out of here pretty quickly and get out of here safe and healthy. Snap to AB. He'll run it off the left side, cuts it outside, still on his feet. He's got a chance to score. He'll get the corner, and AB will walk in. And there's a late flag for a block way behind the play from Jacoby Gill, I believe.
That one may be called back.
And that's just another play, Griff. We've beat kind of the dead horse tonight, but we've gotten a lot of silly penalties in a game that no one will notice. They'll look at the score sheet and they'll go, wow, McLean crushed them. What an awesome job. But we look kind of sloppy in some ways in those facets.
Yeah, you've got to certainly, we've mentioned it multiple times in the first half, you've got to clean that up.
And whether that was a flag or not, you don't need to be blocking 15 yards behind the ball carrier when he's standing in the end zone.
Yeah, I mean, he's basically walking in untouched.
Yeah, and I think Gill or someone threw a block well behind the play, and I think the refs, like I stated before, they'll try to balance the competitiveness sometimes, and if it's really out of hand, if you're hitting kids 20 yards behind the play, they're going to flag you. So now it's going to be first and 17, looks like. I don't know where they marked the penalty off from. Wouldn't it be from the line of scrimmage? Doesn't really
might have been
like
at the spot of the foul.
But it'll be a lot of the starters still in. Osborne split out right, handoff to the right edge here, and not a lot there for the ball carrier.
That was Jacoby with the carry there.
It was Gill that got it back there.
No gain, looks like.
First time they've really blown up kind of that jet sweep type play, and no gain on the play. They give him, looks like they gave him a yard here. So ball will rest on the Webster 22-yard line. Cougars moving left to right on your Cromwell Media dial, leading at 32-0 here. It'll be second and just behind the sticks, trying to put in that trying to put in that score that would get us to a running clock scenario here in the second half. Cougars have scored with every possession so far on the night. AB now at a gun, Stratton next to him in the backfield. Gill in motion. They'll fake to Gill and keep with AB. Breaks the tackle, still on his feet. He cuts it through a couple defenders, walks in, and Riley Walker got close to another holding call, but they do not call it. They call it a touchdown instead for AB.
That's
fourth touchdown on the night, and he's got to be over 100 now on the night, so I think over 100 yards rushing and 4 touchdowns for 6.
Got a 115.
And the fireworks going off behind us. Apparently they got those ready to go all the time, Jalen, apparently, because we got thrown into this home game at the last minute.
Absolutely.
Folks got the helmet up. They got the fireworks going. They have fireworks when you were here, Jacob?
Yes.
Okay, so they've had that going for a while. What about the helmet? Did you get to run out the helmet?
Oh, yeah. Definitely.
Okay, so the helmet's been here. Coach Wagner does it big on Friday nights. Oh, Lyles has got his third extra point attempt. He's 0 for 2 on the night. Snap is better. He missed it left again. He's left every time. Yeah. Maybe you see why they go for 2 now, as Lyles is 0 for 3 in the night. But it's 38-0 McLean County. It's going to be a running clock the rest of the way. 7:20 to go in the third quarter. It's all brought to you by Katie Gunterman, Shelter Insurance, here on 97X.
Need electrical services? Call Bailey Electric. Serving Western Kentucky since 2002. We handle commercial, agricultural, and residential needs. With over 50 years of experience, we're licensed, insured, and ready to help. Bailey Electric, your trusted local electricians.
Honoring someone with an award, plaque, trophy, or just a unique gift? Then there is no better place to check out than the Trophy House. With their new location at 325 Park Plaza, they have everything you need to honor someone. Nick Clemens will help you with all your award needs.
Got a pizza craving? Come on down to Gino's Pizza in Livermore. Proudly owned by Mac and Carrie Huff. Enjoy mouthwatering pizzas made with the freshest ingredients. Come see us at 405 East 7th Street or give us a call, 270-278-5121. Gino's Pizza, your local pizza hotspot.
And welcome back to Paulson Stadium. It's 38-0 McLean County in our Katie Gunterman Shelter Insurance Game of the Week as the Cougars are hosting the Webster County Trojans here at Paulson Stadium in Calhoun. It's Griff Gray, Jalen Doherty, and Jacob Hampton with me. I'm Caleb Farkas. As it's been all Cougars here tonight. AB's got 4 rushing touchdowns to lead the way. Now the kickoff is bobbled at the 10 by the Trojans, and they'll return it out to the 20. Still on their feet, make a couple defenders miss. And now finally on the tackle will be a couple of Cougars on the sideline.
Hodges and Riley Walker there.
Walker's shaking up a little bit.
I think he's just fixing a glove.
Okay. Man, I'm just getting nervous. I'm like you, Griff. All that can really happen at this point is somebody that's a key player could get hurt the longer that they play, and they're going starting defense again. A little surprised to see like a guy like AB going back on the field up 38-0 in a running score game. Just makes me nervous as a coach. I get nervous, and with only 5 days of rest now between when you normally have that 6th day because of playing a day later.
It's like Zay Turner in there on the defensive line.
They're mixing some kids in here and there. Looks like Ellis has moved up to kind of middle linebacker at the moment. They'll run a pass play here with the right. He scrambles out to his right. Carter Howard chasing him down. He'll throw it across his body, right through the hands of Kautzman. It was a good pass by Wright.
Yeah, good.
But it falls incomplete.
That was a good throw on the run. I mean, he led him right into his hands, but he was unable. That would have been an easy first down for the Trojans.
Yeah, and I said it crossed his body, but it wasn't really crossed. It was with his body.
And there's the freshman in for his brother there. Reggie Tate coming in at stud in place of AB there.
Yeah, we got a few freshmen.
Leland Thompson coming in for Jacoby Gill, it looks like.
Cersei came in as well.
Yeah, for Walker's coming out.
So, yeah, now you'll have full mass subs, and a good time to do it. Although you got to get it done before the play. Yeah, Sandifer comes back in.
I think
maybe Wesley Burden out there, maybe. Run off the right side here, spin and fall forward from Boucher on the play. I don't know if the numbers are all right because some of the numbers are, some of these freshmen wear different numbers when they wear all these different jerseys.
62,
so 62
Powell.
Is that Powell? Okay.
Yeah,
so Powell is out there. So it'll be 3rd and short here with just over 5 minutes to go in the third quarter. Running clock scenario now, and a lot of the JV kids out there for the Cougars at this point on defense. Webster County just trying to piece a starting group together here with 3 kids out tonight. Arguably their best 3 players on the team out tonight. Wright goes under center, 2 backs behind him, goes hard count. The whole line jumped on the defense. Someone had to be in the neutral zone.
Yeah, encroachment there.
I think it was Turner is amongst others.
It should give Webster
be a first down.
First down.
Yep.
It's like Mickey Knight, senior in for Big Irvin Rodriguez Garcia as well. So I think this is the first we've seen of Knight. I think this is his first year playing football.
Yeah, you got a couple of first-year kids out there or on the team, on the roster this year. So now it'll be 1st and 10. I always love this part of a game as a coach because you got these kids, they come to practice, they work hard every day. You know how that is, Jacob, and everyone deserves a chance to play in a game like this. And it means a lot to those kids that finally get that time on the field.
Yeah, I mean, it's always giving 110%, always.
Now a long handoff to Kautzman. He runs over a couple of defenders, takes the pile with him. Wright was pushing him forward.
What's that you called that, Griff? A pride of Cougars.
It was a pride of Cougars. They were kind of getting put on their back that time by the back, but now you got a lot of freshmen, sophomores out there against some of Webster County's older kids still at this point, as they don't really have many subs to go to. So I think you're going to see a lot of their same kids just finish this game out. I think they're just looking to kind of get the heck out of here and try to limp into the next week, like you said, Jalen, with a real chance of winning a game against Ohio County, against a program in Ohio that's been down for some time now.
Right. When people look at this score and they see 38-0 and they think, well, McLean County should have beat them by more. Don't let the score deceive you.
Yeah, he's not going to run. I'm glad that he's not running it up and he's playing the kids that deserve it. I'm not sure how much more patience he's going to have if we keep jumping.
Look like
jumping
JoJo and Zay.
That's JoJo. That's a player that's been out there as a starter that shouldn't be jumping off, and he went early there.
It's another first down for Webster County.
So good job working the hard count with Wright and the Trojans.
A lot of these younger guys, I mean, this is valuable time in here.
And now Councilman will take it off the edge, and kind of a hit stick there by Sandefur doesn't wrap up. And that's going to let Kautzman get 9 yards, and you're going to hear Coach Wagner probably from here yelling to wrap up. He tried to pull the Madden hit stick and ran over a little bit there, and a taste of varsity football from a big back. So it'll be second and short now for Webster County. They trail McLean leads at 38-0 here with 2:22 to go in the third quarter in a running clock scenario now, so the rest of the game should move along quickly. Webster in McLean territory for the third time tonight. Finally finding a little bit of offense here against the backups and younger kids from the Cougars. So 2 minutes to go in the third quarter. Trojans moving right to left on your Cromwell Media dial. Full house backfield. Now they'll move one of the backs up to a wing. And it'll be handoff up the middle to Kautzman. He's got a defender to beat, runs him over. Stiff arms another one. He's still on his feet, but there's a flag
late.
Might be a face mask on top of it at the end of the run. And Kautzman runs it all the way down to the Cougar 25-yard line.
Good job there by Leland Thompson, though, to make the tackle for the Cougars.
Yeah, he kind of made it on his back a little bit.
Maybe there wasn't a flag. I thought I saw a flag thrown there at the end.
I think Elijah Brown just came onto the field.
Eli Brown in for the Cougars as well.
That's Noah's older brother. I think he came here from Germany this year. So Dad had moved around and been in the Army in Germany, and so those kids are part of the program now. Which
no, this is a different one.
Or is that a different one? Okay. Yep. I'm like, there's a Brown on my team. That's and I know he had an older brother, so I didn't know who was who. 1:13 to go in the third. First and 10 now for Webster. Ball inside the 25 of McLean. And now it's blown up in the backfield. It was Everett Sandefur there to make the initial hit. A few others cleaned it up. And,
I think big juice box in on the play there, Caleb.
There? Yeah.
I think so.
Alex Briones on the tackle. Yeah, I think you're right. That looks like him from here.
He's first action this year.
Yeah. 75, yeah.
Big Oos.
He even kicked for us a little bit last year. So
yeah, he done the same thing in the JV game or the freshman game on Thursday.
He's athletic. He's deceptively athletic. We call him Juice Box, and he'll be playing nose tackle, it looks like, the rest of the way. But Everett Sandefur did a good job of blowing that play up initially. Now it's second and long for Webster on what will be the final play likely here of the third quarter. Wright will go under center, two backs behind him. He'll give to Boucher out of the backfield. He's got a little hole, cuts it inside. He's brought down from behind.
Searcy on the tackle.
Yeah, Searcy made a nice play.
Like Brendan Dant also out there, number 31.
Yep.
That'll end the third quarter. So McLean County is going to take the lead into the fourth. It's 38-0 Cougars. It's all brought to you by Katie Gunterman Shelter Insurance here on 97X.
Need prescriptions or everyday health needs? Calhoun Pharmacy is your hometown partner in health. From prescriptions to daily essentials, we've got you covered with service you can trust. Visit Calhoun Pharmacy in Calhoun, where neighbors care for neighbors.
Greatness doesn't happen overnight. It takes time, focus, and dedication. At Shelter Insurance, we understand that because we put in the hard work and dedication for decades. And that commitment is paid off with award-winning customer service for your auto, home, and life insurance.
For auto, home, life, or business insurance, see Shelter Agent Katie Gunterman.
Get ready to walk, run, or soar to honor our superhero cancer survivors. Owensboro Health Foundation is hosting the Superhero 5K Kids Fun Run and Walk on Saturday, September 27th at the Owensboro Health Park. Dress as your favorite superhero and enjoy food, music, and games, all while supporting patients at Mitchell Memorial Cancer Center. Learn more and register online at owensborohealth.org/superheroes.
And we're back to the Katie Gunterman Shelter Insurance Cougar Game of the Week. Start of the fourth quarter. Cougars up 38-0. Guys, let me tell you about some more people making this possible for us here real quick. Moonlight Barbecue, Ethan Myers Fairway Realty, Roads and Roads, Mr. Sparky of Northwest Kentucky, Wright Implement, Bailey Electric, Calhoun Pharmacy, River Valley Behavioral Health, Pizzo's Pizza, and Commonwealth Road Products.
as Webster County will start with the ball to start the fourth quarter. 3rd and 5 for the Trojans. McLean leads it 38-0. Running clock scenario here. Wright turns and hands off to Boucher. Boucher cuts it outside, cuts it back in, picks up a few tough yards, and he's near another Webster County first down if he didn't get it. I think he got it.
It's going to be Powell on the tackle for McLean County there.
Right, the quarterback limping a little bit for Webster, but a nice little drive by the Trojans here. It is against the majority of the Cougars' backups and some of the freshmen and JV kids as well for McLean County. But no shame for Webster as they're down their top 3 players. And you said it, Griff. I just tip my hat to them for battling their hearts out tonight. There was no quit in this team. There's not kids giving up on plays or anything like that, and that's always good to see.
Yeah, certainly. I mean, you're obviously down. Like you said, there are 3 players, and then you had a home game, and then you turn around and have to play away. And
it's supposed to be your Hall of Fame night. Yep. There's all sorts of semantics you could get into, and they've overcome it. They just don't have enough talent on the field to overcome it tonight. But Wright will run play action. He's got a receiver open. He can run it, too. He'll take it and run, and he'll walk into the end zone for the first Trojan touchdown of the night. Hayden Wright scrambles for a score, and Webster's on the board. It's 38-6, McLean County. 11:02 to go in the game. The clock will stop temporarily for the conversion play, I believe, or after the conversion, before the kickoff usually. I think it should be running right now. And it doesn't go back, Jalen, to stop, does it? It just runs when it runs, right? Regardless of when it gets back inside of 35.
I'm not certain.
I think it just runs, even if you start playing catch-up somehow. But I thought it ran between conversion and then stopped before kickoff, but I could be wrong on that. Either way, we'll see a 2-point conversion here from the Trojans.
Yeah, the only running clock we've had so far this year is when we played at Caverna.
And that's a full house backfield if I've ever seen one, and he'll just try to go tush push, but a false start will back the Trojans up and make them do it from the 8-yard line now. So 11:02 to go in the game. McLean leads it 38-6. AB 4 touchdown runs. Riley Walker a touchdown run. And Connor Ward a touchdown run. Those are the 6 touchdowns on the night. Jacoby Gill had a couple of conversions, and then we kicked 3 extra points for probably the first time ever in McLean, and maybe the last because we missed all 3 of them.
Yeah, wide left.
All of them wide left. So
the first one looked the best, really. I mean, I don't think it missed by much.
I think Jalen even said it looked like on the replay that he almost made it.
I thought he did.
It's tough. These refs, you get right under the post, but they don't see extra points and kicks a lot around here, so you wonder if he maybe got robbed of one. Now we'll have a 2-back set behind Wright for the 2-point conversion. It'll be a long ways to go, and they're not going to get there. It's going to get stuffed by the pride of the Cougars in the middle of the defense. And it's going to be 38-6. I'm using it too much now. It's going to be 38-6.
Cougar pride.
It's 38-6 as we take a break here with 11:02 to go in the game. It's all Cougars here at Paulson. It's all brought to you by Katie Gunterman Shelter Insurance on 97X.
After an accident, you should never have to worry about what happens next. You're in pain. You're unsure who to trust. Call Roads and Roads today, 833-4ROADS. That's 833-4RHOADS. Trust a local law firm with over 50 years of dedicated service, a proven track record of winning and doing what's right. You deserve the best representation, and that starts right here. Roads and Roads, we've got your back.
Looking for a financial partner you can trust? Look no further than Green River Area Federal Credit Union. Whether you're saving for the future, buying a new home, or need a loan, we've got you covered with competitive rates and personalized service. Join the community that cares about your financial well-being. Visit Green River Area Federal Credit Union at one of our 3 locations in Henderson, Greenville, or Owensboro and experience the difference today. Your money, your future, your credit union. Member NCUA, Equal Housing Lender.
And welcome back to Paulson. It's Caleb Farkas, Griff Gray, Jalen Doherty, Jacob Hampton with you. McLean leads it 38-6 tonight in our Cougar Game of the Week. It's all brought to you by Katie Gunterman Shelter Insurance. That was the first score of the game for the Trojans behind a touchdown run from Hayden Wright, the quarterback. It was a designed pass play, but he scrambled and ran it in. And now we'll have the second kickoff of the game from Webster. They went onside earlier. This one will be a squib down the middle. Picked up by Gill at the 35. Cuts it back. Still on his feet at the 40. He's got a chance to get his touchdown.
Oh, yeah.
He's out to the 50. Cuts up the sideline to the 40. To the 35. To the 30. One man to beat. And Jacoby Gill is going to be in the end zone on the kick return for the touchdown. There's no flags. There's a kid cramping up in the very back of the play, but a big run by Gill as Osborne is shaking up on the play, though.
What was that, about 70 yards?
Yeah. It was 70 yards, I think, on the return, and he ran it about 120 because he ran it from sideline to sideline as well.
And that's going to be another Calhoun Pharmacy touchdown For the Calhoun Pharmacy Co-op worker, that is, guys.
Yeah, exactly. It's rightfully so that he scored. He's tapping his head saying, give me a break for gosh sakes, I just ran 150 yards on that return when it was all said and done. Are we going to have another kick?
So that's going to make it 44-6.
I think we're going to have a 2-point conversion here from some of the
our kickers
younger kids here.
Sideline.
Yeah, Lyles is over here. He three and out like baseball. He got 3 strikes and he took all of them. And Coach Wagner's done with it. It's going to be Walker on the field. And now I do want, now it's already back to that running score again. I think the clock is just stopping because of conversions and kickoffs. And we wondered, Griff, when the starting kick return team went back out there, I wondered, are they going to house this kick return then? I just don't know if we have a backup kick return ready, and that was why they went back out there. But Gill will take it because, Jalen, you said Gill was itching for a score in this game.
Oh, absolutely.
And he finally gets one here in the fourth quarter. Now there's some confusion as to who's going in. Walker is going to take the snap eventually, I think. If they want to call a delay of game, they certainly could by now.
Well, I think they just
or did they
started
just
the play
the
clock.
ball in. Yeah.
So they still have plenty of time.
Yeah, you're right, because I just heard the snap kind of go, or the whistle go, which that should be the play clock. So Walker will take it out of pistol. There's still confusion about where the tight end should line up. Now he's just running out wide. Walker will just run it to the right. He's going to throw it, and he throws it incomplete on the conversion attempt. So the score will remain the same. It's McLean County 44, Webster 6, 10:49 to go in the game. It's all brought to you by Katie Gunterman Shelter Insurance on 97X.
ATTC Manufacturing in Tell City is the proud title sponsor of Southern Indiana High School right here on CJ 105.7. ATTC Manufacturing is currently hiring for maintenance and production team positions, starting pay up to $20.40 per hour for production workers. Apply now at attcmfg.com or in person at 10455 State Road 37 in Tell City, Indiana. Don't miss exciting Southern Indiana High School games all season on CJ 105.7, courtesy of ATTC Manufacturing.
When you work at Commonwealth Road Products, it's not about just making things possible, it's about making things safe. People who work at Commonwealth Road Products believe staying safe begins with me, bringing a not on my watch commitment to work, home, and play. Let's keep our kids safe when they play sports. Make sure their equipment fits right and works correctly. Pay attention to the temperature when outside and stay hydrated. Join us in saying no one should ever get injured. Not on my watch. Commonwealth Road Products is a proud sponsor of Hancock County Sports Broadcasts.
And welcome back to Paulson. Caleb Farkas, Griff Gray, Jalen Doherty, and Jacob Hampton with you. McLean leads it 44-6 in our Cougar Katie Gunterman Shelter Insurance Game of the Week for a Saturday Night Lights rendition of normal Friday night football. Kickoff by the Cougars here, returned out to the 25-yard line by Webster County, and that's where the Trojan offense will take over. They did punch in their last drive for a touchdown. We are in the running clock scenario, so the next 10.5 should go quickly. The clock stopped a bit for a minute because both teams scored as Webster ran in their first touchdown of the game on a quarterback scramble, and then Jacoby Gill takes the ensuing kickoff to the house, 70 yards for a kick return for a touchdown. Now we'll see a bit of those backups and freshmen and JV kids again on the defense here for the Cougars.
Yeah, good kickoff coverage there by the
a lot of the backups
by the
there,
Cougars. Yeah. Well, you had some starters in, I think, as well.
A couple of them, that always helps.
Yeah,
right?
only gained of about maybe 3 yards there on the kickoff.
So now we'll see what the Trojans offense has in store for the final 10. Wright will go under center. There'll be a full T behind him, 3 backs in the backfield, 1 split to his right. Trojans moving left to right. They'll hand it off to Boucher, the deep back. He's got the edge. He cuts it upfield. He's got a first down, and he's out past the Trojan 35. One of the Cougars lost their helmet on the play, so they're going to have to sub him.
Tate there on the tackle, I believe.
Yep.
There you go, Jalen.
Looks like that was...
I think Reggie Tate made the tackle on the far side as he's playing that stud linebacker on the outside on the other side of the field. You got Everett Sandifer, who's had a really nice game in the middle of the field. I don't know if he's still out there now. I think he is over there at middle backer.
Yeah.
He looked good in key minutes early in the game, and so you wonder if he's bought himself some time to the varsity roster, at least as a rotation guy or a depth guy. Wing T again here for the Trojans. They'll hand it off to the deep back. It's Kautzman. He's got back to the line of scrimmage, maybe a couple of tough yards on the run.
Nice job there by Sandifer and Cersei there on the tackle.
Man, Sandifer flies around he doesn't look like the most athletic kid. He's really not the most athletic kid, but he just knows where to go. He's got a nose to get to the football, and he plays really hard. And he's deceptively athletic, though. He's quicker than you think.
Yeah, he's had a really solid game tonight, that's for sure.
He's morphing himself into a mini Stratton, hopefully, is what we all hope for here, because we could use a few more years of that. Hunter's given it to us since he was a freshman. He was playing on the field. Coach Wagner has talked before with me. He doesn't like to play freshmen a lot unless he has to, but he couldn't pull Hunter Stratton off the field since the day that he came up to the varsity roster.
One thing about Hunter Stratton is, he doesn't care where you put him. All he wants to do is just win. Whatever he's got to do just to help the team win, he does not care.
Right, play action, boot, hits the receiver on the edge on the sideline. A sliding catch was made on the play, and now they'll try to help him up. Maybe. They're going to call it a catch on the sideline. There was no signal, but now the player that made the catch is down. Can't see who it was, but he's down on the McLean sideline. He kind of slid into that tarp over there on the bench, and so we'll take a timeout with them. 7:59 to go in the game. McLean leads at 44-6. It's all brought to you by Katie Gunterman Shelter Insurance.
If you're looking for a hot savings on a great John Deere zero-turn mower, compact tractor, or gator, stop by Wright Implement today. Right now, you can save up to $2,000 on select John Deere gators. Take a test drive today. We also have generators, chainsaws, and the latest battery-powered line trimmers and blowers. For more on these great deals, visit any Wright Implement store or go online, wrightimp.com. Offer ends 11/2/25. Some restrictions apply. See us for details. Wright Implement.
Are you tired of waiting on contractors who keep saying next week, or frustrated with out-of-town roofers knocking on your door? At RFI Roofing, we're proud to be locally owned and operated right here in Owensboro. We're licensed, fully insured, and trusted for both residential and commercial roofing. Worried about insurance? Don't be. We're experts at working with carriers, and remember, your policy has time limits after a loss. Don't risk missing out on the claim you've already paid for. Call RFI Roofing today for free, no obligation inspection and quote, and get your roof done right with no delays. That's RFI Roofing.
So that was McHouston that was helped off the field, or actually helped himself off the field after sliding in and making the catch on the McLean County sideline in front of the Cougar bench for Webster County. But it's still 44-6 McLean, less than 8 to go in the game with a running clock. Handoff up the middle from Webster. Nice tackle there by the Cougar defense. Looked like it was 69 on the tackle from McLean. Got to pull out some of the rosters here. If they're correctly uniformed, it was Gavin Hall on the tackle, sophomore.
Yeah, still got the running clock.
Yeah, so this last 7 minutes should go almost true to a 7-minute form unless there's scores that would temporarily stop it or injury timeouts like we just had. It'll be 2nd and 8 now for the Webster County offense. This backup defense and these JV kids and freshman kids and backups, Griff, they held their own. The ball's gotten driven on them a little bit, but this is a lot of Webster's starters out here, so I thought they've done a good job on defense so far.
They have. They've a lot of them getting their first varsity action this year. Oh, good Sandifer.
Sandifer with his second sack.
Yeah, it was the backup quarterback,
Isaac Doppel there.
He looked a little more athletic and a little faster quarterback.
Sandifer's
got 2 sacks.
Sandifer tonight.
Big-time game for Everett Sandifer, getting his first kind of real defensive varsity minutes. He's played a little bit of special teams these last week or two, but he's been itching to get out there. I know that. I've been talking to his mom, and he was excited tonight when he thought his number might get called, and he's made the most of it with 2 sacks on the night.
Well, that's what you do. You prove that you're valuable. You prove your talent and your spot on the field. So when the time comes, your number gets called. Make the most of it. He's certainly doing that.
He's a real natural leader too. You can see him walking around talking to the defense as the Trojan offense breaks the huddle. Apparently that was just a one-play action there with Doppel at quarterback. They're going back to right here. He's got split backs on each side of him, twins to his left, one split receiver to his right. He'll go back and drop straight back, throws it across the middle. It's caught by McHouston. He breaks a couple tackles, still on his feet, stiff-arming defenders, trying to get dragged down from behind. And there's the pride of Cougars there, but it's not before a Webster County first down at the McLean County 35.
Yeah,
so a nice
game.
little pass there from right. And McHouston has looked really good, really all over the field tonight for Webster County.
He's been the bright spot for the Trojans, no doubt about it.
He's flying around on defense. He's been making plays on offense whenever his number has been called. He's got a couple of nice receptions now.
I think last week against Caldwell County got a big interception for Webster County.
Coming into the game, I think they had 4 kids with 1 catch each because they only completed a few passes on the season. So he's probably their leading receiver on the year now. Although we're in the same boat. I think we had 4 kids with 1 catch each. And my under hit tonight. So we didn't throw any money on it, but we went under the 2.5 passes. I don't think we threw an officially statted pass on the night, just on a conversion attempt.
Caleb, you may be right. These reserve offense may not see the field.
Yeah, because the running clock, the kickoff return took the offense off the field. A hit stick there, Reggie Tate
with the hit.
Yeah, Sandifer had his arm on it. He speared him right there.
Tate has had a few of those in his young career that Jalen, you and I have got to witness. He did one in the All-State game the middle school All-State game this last year and delivers a below there. You do want to see a kid wrap up and drive through, but you do love to see a big boomstick like that as well. He laid it to him. Who was that carrying the ball? That was one of their bigger backs, I think, carrying the ball on the play as well.
Yeah, I couldn't see on the number.
So 4:20 now to go in the game, and Webster might end an offense, so we might only see the backup defense tonight for McLean because Jacoby Gill robbed these young kids of playing time on offense when he rehoused that kickoff return. Right now back to pass, dropping back, throws it late. It's a duck in the air. It's caught by Boucher. He breaks a couple tackles and somehow makes it a positive play. It was a play that looked like it was dead in the water. It looked like it might get intercepted, and Boucher made a gain of 4 on the play.
Yeah, Connor Logston was there with the pressure.
Dangerous play, but it works out for Webster.
He barely got it off, and
looked like a kick. He threw it end over end.
Yeah, he came back to catch it and was able to escape a couple tackles. Gained looked like 3 on the play.
Boucher, the senior, has been another kid that stood out tonight for Webster. He's played his heart out tonight. 3:33 to go in the game. 3rd and 4. Webster moving left to right. Right back to pass. Standing in the pocket, steps up, tries to run, and he's got close to a first down.
Like maybe, was that Cersei on the tackle?
I think it was Cersei, 14 there on the tackle.
Yep.
But it's a first down for Webster County as Wright scrambles to the 25. Now we tick down to the final 3 minutes of the game. McLean County leads at 44-6 in your Cougar Game of the Week, brought to you by KD Gunterman Shelter Insurance. Cougars will move to 3-2 on the year, and now we'll have a home streak of 4 games in a row because we had Hart last week. We'll have Davis County next week, and then Fort Knox at home the following week.
Yeah,
so it's a nice little home stretch here.
Yeah, Fort Knox will start our district schedule.
Yeah, you got Fort Knox, Hancock, Catholic, and Ohio to end the season, and that's where it really starts to count. Right under center, turns and hands off to Boucher. He cuts it back inside of Tate and picks up a few yards on the play. Looks like 42 was there on the
Connor
tackle. Logston.
Yep.
So 2.5 minutes. Yeah, I don't think we're going to see any of this JV look on offense because the clock is going to run out with Webster County's offense. And I don't think they're in any hurry. I think they want to get out of here healthy if they can.
Yeah, it's basically Coach Wagner just saying, yeah, I'm just going to keep these dogs in here.
Yeah, exactly. Yep, yeah. Well, Gill returning that kickoff for the touchdown. He's going to rob those kids of a chance. But Jacoby Gill doesn't have any quit in him, so if he gets the ball, he's going to try to score. And now Dopel will take it. He'll drop back to pass. The lefty throws a little jump pass. Wasn't the prettiest thing, but it was complete back to the Wright, who had been at quarterback all night. And so Dopel completes it to Wright.
Looked like Brennan Dan on the tackle, number 31.
Yeah, I like to try to say these kids' names that don't always get to play, so I appreciate you shouting that out.
Well, I've known Brennan since he was a baby.
You got to give him some love, right? Yeah.
Good kid.
1:44 to go in the game. Webster can try to punch one more score in here in the fourth quarter. You got one run from Wright for a score. Dopel will drop back to pass. This time he's going to roll left. Throws a nice little pass out in the flat. Tate knocks it away, and now is it a fumble? They called it a fumble and a recovery by Tate. Boy,
I thought if
there was a replay, it would be called incomplete, but we'll take the ball here. And then the Cougars could just knee it and run it out, or now they're going to talk about it.
I thought maybe
the other ref's going to overrule it and say incomplete.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I don't think he had actually had full possession.
Every week on college and NFL football, Griff, I don't know how much you watch, but there's always some debate about what's a catch and what's not, and now we finally get one here in high school. That was no catch. I mean, he barely had the ball in his hands at all.
It was too quick.
Reggie did a great job, though, of punching the ball out with his fist and knocking it away, so it was a nice play by Reggie Tate. And now there's a whole debate over it, and that's going to take the rest of the game clock up.
Well, of course, in the NFL, you've got to make a football move and all that stuff.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean,
you don't have to in high school, but he didn't even land with his feet, and the ball got punched out. Plus, in this kind of game, you don't want to give a team a turnover if it probably wasn't even a true turnover.
Let's see if this
does Webster try to score, or do they just run out the last 50 seconds here will be the question. They're going to call a timeout, so they're definitely going to try to score.
Yeah, they're going to try to score. And, I mean, I hope the defense here is able to keep him out of the end zone, because, I mean, they've done a really good job, just giving up 6.
We'll get through the rest of the mentions. I don't know if we did all of those, Griff, and we got to make sure we do that as they pay good money to be on here, and we couldn't do it without him. I think we cut off at Moonlight Barbecue, Ethan Myers, Fairway Realty, Roads and Rows, Mr. Sparky of Northwest Kentucky, Wright Implement, Bailey Electric, Calhoun Pharmacy, River Valley Behavioral Health, Pizos, Commonwealth Rolled Products, KB Design, Trophy House. What is it, Natasha?
Caruana.
That one always throws me. I know there's a whole story behind that. Gino's Pizza, Sacramento Deposit Bank, Adam Bolden Watermark, Toyota Chrysler, Four Concepts, Green River Area Federal Credit Union, Miller Building Supply, Tom Carr Photography, Cabin Fever Gifts and Embroidery, and RFI Roofing. So we got 58 seconds left. We'll just keep it here because Webster's offense is back on the field. I didn't know they would call a timeout and try to go for a score here, but they've played with heart all night, and hats off to them for battling to the final whistle.
Well, and I don't blame them for going for it. I mean,
trying to get your second score of the game, build some confidence.
Yes. I mean, there's nothing wrong with it. I mean,
Ohio's a beatable team, and so next week they can certainly pick up that win against Ohio. And
they need to get some guys back, obviously,
Ohio's kind of our rival, so we won't be mad if they beat Ohio either.
Sandifer again.
And there's Everett, sack number 3 for Big 5-1 on the night. Everett Sandifer, he might be leading the team in sacks after tonight. I know Carter Howard had 2 or 3 of them on the year, but Everett's got 3 himself. And, man, it couldn't happen to a better kid to be making these big plays tonight. I love seeing it. Jalen's connecting with us. He's wanting to get with Coach Wagner after the game.
You hear us, Jalen?
Yeah, I got you guys. That's 3 sacks tonight.
That's what I said for Everett Sandifer.
For the freshman.
Yeah, we love to see it. He's flying around, man. And when I was watching him play JV freshman ball recently, I try to go to all those games. He looked like a kid that was just shot out of a rocket, is what I kept saying. He looked like he was on a mission, and he's on a mission tonight. And he's been tearing it up with every opportunity he's gotten.
Yeah, he certainly has. We saw it in the first half. Had a couple plays. He almost got back there quick enough to actually take the handoff.
Yeah.
Right there, quick. I mean, quick first step, able to get through the offensive line. So he's played a heck of a ball game.
There's times where I had him last year where I looked around and said, this kid's the best player in the field right now, and he looks like that even at this moment. Roll out here from right. He's going to try to run it in for his second touchdown. He's going to dive. I think he got in. He dove across the pylon. Jalen, it's right in front of you. Yeah, it's a score. And Wright has his second touchdown of the night. They're going to make this game take a long time because now the clock is going to stop with 40 seconds to go for the conversion and the kick. So we thought we were going to be out of here early.
Give it to him on that one, guys. So that's going to be a touchdown, Webster County.
Last time they put the starting kick return out there. We'll see if they try to sub a kick return out here this time, or does Jacoby Gill and some of these kids get one more shot at it? I wouldn't want to take it.
No, there's no sense in it, really.
You're one play away from someone getting a knee twisted or taking a bad shot or something like that. Against a frustrated team that might hit you late or something, too. Well, they haven't been dirty like that tonight, but you just never know.
Well, you got 40 seconds, so, I mean, you're not really worried about
running
clock.
Let's just get to Davis County. Yeah, let's just get to Davis County healthy is the goal here.
Yeah, because why worth the risk?
But a lot of these kids are putting their helmets back on that have been in all game. Like Gill's got his helmet back on. He's strapping back up. 2-point conversion, run up the middle by Webster. Looked like it was good. It's kind of weird.
Like
there's no signal. But, yeah, he's standing up. So it's a good conversion. That makes it 44-14 with 40 seconds to go. We'll take a quick break with him. You're listening to the Cougar Game of the Week, brought to you by Katie Gunterman Shelter Insurance on 97X.
Are you a sports fan looking for a place to get caught up with all the local, regional, and national sports news? Turn into Live at 5 on 102.7 The Game.
The greatest college basketball player to ever play.
That is absolutely disgusted me to open the show. This is disgusting. That is a disgusting thing to say.
I swear, they really do like each other.
It was your first chance to win a playoff game at home in forever. You've got to believe he's a corner.
All right, dorks, go to your rooms until Live at 5.
Live at 5, weekdays on 102.7 The Game, courtesy of Foreman Watson Holtry.
Greatness doesn't happen overnight. It takes time, focus, and dedication. At Shelter Insurance, we understand that because we put in the hard work and dedication for decades. And that commitment is paid off with award-winning customer service for your auto, home, and life insurance.
For auto, home, life, or business insurance, see Shelter Agent Katie Gunterman.
And we're back at Paulson, 40 seconds to go in the game. It's the Katie Gunterman Shelter Insurance Game of the Week. McLean leads at 44-14. Wright just ran in the second touchdown of the night for the Trojans. They'll kick it off, a little squib kick. Carter Howard falls on it again. This time it's at the Cougar 45-yard line. And McLean can just let the clock run out. They don't even have to run an offensive play. So I think they'll just line it up at the 50. Unfortunately, Jalen, we don't get to see Reggie Tate and that young Cougar offense take the field tonight. Nope. But we do get to see a 30-point McLean County victory. 44-14 is the final. We'll keep it here as Jalen, you want us to keep it here probably to try to get an interview with Coach Wagner here after they shake hands?
Oh, yeah, absolutely, guys. Let's get through the handshake line here, and I'll get in a word with Coach Wagner. But, we done what we had to do.
Yeah, we took care of business.
We took care of business, and everybody came out healthy going into the matchup next week against Davis County.
Yeah, you just said the key there is that we walked away healthy as well, rushed the ball extremely well, didn't even need to throw the ball at all tonight, and We took care of business against the Webster County team that's a little down on their luck, and then it was down their top 3 kids on the night. But you can't ask for us to feel sympathy for an opponent in varsity football. You just come out, you do your thing, and that's what we did tonight. And now we're buckled up and ready for Davis County. We got one less day of rest, but we got a 3-game home stretch, or a 4-game home stretch is what it's going to be when it's all said and done.
Jalen's just about caught up with Coach.
Yep.
Coach, 44-14. We done what we had to do. We took care of business. What do we got to clean up next week with Davis County coming into town?
We've got to be make sure we're detailed. I think our D-line needs some work. Our DN needs some work. Glad we got a game chance to get some young guys in, get some experience. I thought they played hard, and I think they enjoyed themselves tonight.
Hey, soak it up, Coach, and let's go get a win next week. Coach Zach Wagner, guys, on our Geno's Pizza Sideline Report. We'll take a break, and we'll come back with our Owensboro Health postgame show. Cougars with a dub, 44-14. You're listening to the Katie Gunderman Shelter Insurance Cougar Game of the Week on 97.8.
Looking for your dream home? Look no further. Ethan Myers at Fairway Realty is your key to a personalized home buying experience. Ethan ensures a smooth and stress-free journey to home ownership. Don't wait. Call Ethan Myers at Fairway Realty today and unlock the door to your future. You know that weird squeaky sound your floor makes? Yeah, it's begging for a makeover. At Floor Concepts in Owensboro, they've got you covered, literally. Hardwood, carpet, vinyl, tile. If it goes on the floor, they've got it. Locally owned, super friendly, and pros at what they do. Floor Concepts makes upgrading your home easy and actually kind of fun. Swing by their location on 231 or check them out online at floorconceptsinc.com. Floor Concepts, your feet will thank you.
Looking for quality tools, building supplies, and equipment for your next project? Visit Miller Building Supply, Seabury Hardware and Rental, or the Providence Home Center. Owned and operated by Opie and Leslie Parrish, they have a friendly staff with great selection and everything you need to make your next home improvement dream a reality.
After an accident, you should never have to worry about what happens next. You're in pain. You're unsure who to trust. Call Roads and Roads today, 833-4ROADS. That's 833-4RHOADS. Trust a local law firm with over 50 years of dedicated service, a proven track record of winning and doing what's right. You deserve the best representation, and that starts right here. Roads and Roads, we've got your back.
And we're back to the Katie Gunderman Shelter Insurance Cougar Game of the Week. Cougs with a dub, guys, 44-14 over the Webster County Trojans. And a good get-right game as before Davis County comes into town. You're listening to the Owensboro Health postgame show. My Adam Bolden Watermark Toyota Chrysler drive of the game was the big drive where Walker muffed the kickoff a little bit, and we drove 98 yards downfield and scored the touchdown.
Yeah, the first drive was a little easier. It was 3 plays because we recovered the onside kick on their side of the field. But you're right, Jalen. That was one of those mistakes where we're scratching our heads. But Walker made up for it himself with a lot of drives or a lot of runs on that drive, and it was just that good, methodical kind of stereotypical McLean County type of football where we took it 98 yards down the field and just pounded it down the defense's throat, really. And it was awesome to see. A big win tonight. We definitely hit the under on the throws. We threw a couple conversion passes, but we didn't even throw an official pass during the game. It was all on the ground and pound, and that's the way Coach Wagner likes it. It was the kind of win that he wants to get tonight.
Absolutely. Davis County coming into town next week. 2-3, I think, on the season is the Panthers. Coach Q Wallace brings a dynamic group of athletes, to say the least. Guys like Garrison Barker at quarterback, Ridge Roberts at running back, Hunter Corbin on the defensive end, and most importantly, Jace Hunt.
Yeah, and it's a school with probably 5 times our enrollment.
2,000 people compared to our
500 kids a class versus 100 in
they're
our
a
class.
6A school, and we're a borderline 1A school.
Yeah.
But we're going to have to pack a lunch pail. They're going to give it to us all night long. They're going to have athletes to match our athletes. I mean, you think Aiden Bolden is a dynamic athlete? Wait till you see Jace Hunt, because he's just as dynamic.
We're going to have to try to beat him at the line of scrimmage, even with such a much bigger school and kind of the way we do things, run the ball, establish the run, and establish the time of possession and field position, things like that are going to be key.
It's going to be a chippy game. There's been some chippiness between the two teams in the last week, so that's going to carry over to next week. I mean, I would assume. Hopefully it doesn't, but I would assume it will. So you're going to have some composure. Keep your head on straight. Don't do anything stupid, because we've got some big district games looming large after, Davis County. But
yeah, absolutely.
my Katie Gunterman Shelter Insurance Cougar Game of the Week after conferring with you guys, Everett Sandifer.
The freshman.
I mean, the freshman. He came out. He played, got early minutes with the varsity, got a sack. Come in with his freshman brothers and got another sack. Then another sack. Played well. I mean, we talked about it. Guys like Aiden Bolden, Jacoby Gill, Riley Walker, they're going to see theirs. They're going to get their player of the weeks throughout the rest of the season. But tonight's a night to give it to a guy that may not get it or may not have that opportunity again for the rest of the season. So congratulations to Everett on getting named Katie Gunterman Shelter Insurance Player of the Game tonight.
Yeah, he flew around like I said. I've said it several times, but he looks like he was launched out of a rocket. He's been doing that in freshman and JV ball. He did it with me last year in middle school. I love the kid. He's everything you want in a kid and in a football player. I guarantee it won't be his last. It'll probably be his only one this season, but he'll have more in future years to come. But I'm with you, Jalen. Those other kids, I mean, Webster's down. They're 0-4. They're out their three best players, Bolden, Gill, no offense, and not to take away from what those kids did and what Walker did, but that's what they should do. It's nice to see a kid come in that you don't know what he has at this level yet, and he comes in and shows out. And he showed out with several of Webster's best players still on the field. But a big win tonight, 44-14, in a get-right game for the Cougars. And I got through all of our sponsor mentions.
Okay, great.
By the way.
Everett did have a solid game. Like I said, 3 sacks, but he also caused a lot of disruption in the backfield. I mean, allowed other players to get tackles behind the line of scrimmage. And Hunter Stratton did Hunter Stratton things. Got the first interception of the season for our Cougar defense. He played a solid game. Several guys stepped up.
AB had 4 touchdowns. We take that for granted a lot of times, too.
Yeah, I mean, it was balanced. A balanced attack. I mean, he obviously led us in rushing, but Walker had a solid game. Gill with a solid game and, kickoff return for a touchdown. Several guys playing well right now. So, and the one thing, you've got a day less to recuperate. So that's one thing you got to go, figure in for next Fridays. We've got a
day
stretch
less
of home
for the
games,
coaches to prepare, day less for the players to rest and recover.
One thing
all those
for sure, give it about 15 minutes,
Wagner
20
will be on the
minutes.
Film. Huddle will be fired up in the Wagner household.
He'll have that. He'll have that Henderson County tape on go.
Yeah, he's probably already watched it. He watches film.
You're probably right. He probably watched it this morning.
He's hawked my middle school film already this year, so he hawks any film he can get. No one prepares like Coach Wagner. There's some Wesleyan coaches in the house tonight, so hopefully they got a show from AB that they wanted to see.
I was thinking
Coach Humphreys is down there. Yeah.
Yep.
And so hopefully they got a show that they wanted to see as we try to keep AB here in house if we can keep him down the road, right?
He's got an official visit coming up with Kentucky Wesleyan. Homecoming got an official visit coming up with Lindsey Wilson at homecoming, so the offers are coming for Aiden Bolden. But congratulations to the Cougars for the big victory, 44-14 over Webster County. For Griff Gray, for Caleb Farkas, for Jacob Hampton. You've been listening to the Katie Gunterman Shelter Insurance Cougar Game of the Week. I'm Jalen Darty. Good night and God bless. This has been a broadcast service of Cromwell Media.
You have been listening to the Katie Gunterman Shelter Insurance Cougar Game of the Week here on 97X. Tonight's play-by-play action has been a broadcast service of Cromwell Media. Remember, your home for the McLean County Cougars is right here on 97X.
See website for details. Bills Happen is not a lender and does not make credit decisions. Hey, bills happen. So when you need extra cash fast, go to billshappen.com. Have you been turned down? Are your credit cards maxed out? Do you have bad credit? Go to billshappen.com. All you need is a job and a checking account. You can find a lender and get up to $5,000 cash as early as tomorrow at billshappen.com. Billshappen.com is the